I'm talking to you, Jess. Why? What are you going to do?
I'm trying
What are you
to
gonna do? You
unblock
won't
them,
come
but
in
I
the
don't
box.
think I can unblock them without being on the live.
Someone's in.
Without being on the live. Yeah.
Someone's joined from Wendy's. Shauna, Tolly or something.
Yeah.
And I won't wind me neck in. You're not my mum. You don't control me. I'll do what the hell I
I'm trying to unblock, but I don't know. I've been to the block thing and it's not in.
Is that Wendy's window liquor?
Oh, God. Right, more.
Who just said that about Wendy?
Me?
You went dead low. It sounded like you were out of the room.
No, it says Wendy's just come in. Who's that? Wendy's window liquor.
Yeah, I don't.
Let me get all my messages and all the proof they sent me, and then I've got proof to show.
Tyler, whatever. Yeah.
Kelly, click on the name and it should say unblock.
Sorry, Jess, I'm dead scared.
Unblock where?
I won't say nothing
You
again.
click on their name and can't do it on live. Oh.
No, I can't because I'm on live. But so, is there any other way that I can do it?
Can you not go on your tablet, Kelly, and go into your TikTok that way and unblock them? Just leave your live running on your phone.
Absolute fucking dickhead. What is she gonna do? She did though. She mentioned the kids. You're all meant to be fucking adults, and you've mentioned people's fucking kids. She did say it about the kids. Yes, she did. It's got fuck all to do with TikTok about what Michelle does with her kids or what anybody does with anybody's kids. It's fuck all to do with TikTok. But you all bring it onto TikTok.
Someone you're trying there.
But to be honest, like Rainbow's live this morning, right, should have been where
Michelle was allowed to
Michelle was in the live, yeah. So she won't say. Michelle, did you see that live today?
No, because I was.
Michelle hasn't brought it on TikTok. Are you dumb? It's me and Kelly who's brought it on. So shut your fucking mouth, you stupid little bitch.
And I never brought it to TikTok, actually. It was you lot who brought it to TikTok, slandering me.
Oh, I thought that was towards me then, and thinking I was going to say.
There's my number. If you've got a fucking problem, call it.
No, not towards you. Jess, you lot brought it to TikTok. You lot brought it to TikTok, not me.
Does it fucking matter? Keep it business out the fucking comments, you stupid idiot. Are you stupid? Have you got a fucking degree in spasms? You fucking
all because I didn't apologise to poor Rainbow at that time. What do you expect me to go in a box where everyone's there to go against me? You really think I'm
Victoria, I'll do it now so you can do it.
Yes, I've gave you my number. Ring me. I give you my fucking address if you want to turn up as well. I'm not asked.
Because I don't know how to do it, Doc.
Fucking Jess.
And you know what? I've got all the evidence of being slated, my kid being mentioned.
Apologise.
Don't you think I know what I'm talking about? Because I've got all the evidence on my phone.
This Jess is irrelevant.
Right, well, I've just modded my sister so she can do it for me. Unblock her.
Apologise then. Block it. I've blocked that Jess because she's a dickhead.
Oh, God. Victoria, have you got it? Can you do it?
It doesn't matter if you mod someone. Hang on. I don't know how to get onto your mod settings.
Well, Victoria's trying to do it for me now.
Well, you could have just asked me, you dimbat.
I've modded you, Victoria.
Yeah, she is, Chrissy. But it's not.
Are you on your backup or your original? Bugger it, I'll just do you bloody both of them. Yeah. It's the star one that you're on now.
Your moderator settings. Block
I want Wendy.woo. No.
Sambo.
If Tony's on there, unblock her.
I've unblocked Sambo. That's the only one I can bring. She's the others are not blocked. The Observer, Rossi, Jenny G, Kelly, DT.
Yeah. No. I want. Can you find
No, you'd have to come off live, go on your account and muted account.
Oh, God.
Warm on a Tuesday. What the hell?
Well, I wake up.
No.
Well, I know I'm going.
I've screenshotted all the evidence off all my messages.
Ashley,
Apparently, after
reminder.
do
No karaoke. We're not minions.
Okay, I keep forgetting. All of the people you're talking about should be able to. Yes, and that's what we're trying to do, Taylor. Taylor. We're trying to unblock them, but we can't because Kelly needs to come off the live and unblock them. Are they part of?
They don't.
I don't know. Taylor, I never got even my chance to even speak in any of their lives. Have my say in their lives.
I'll do something, man. Kelly, have you not got your tablet to go onto your TikTok that way?
Yeah, but I don't know what my bloody thingy password is.
What a sausage.
It'll be Kelly Smells.
Oh, host share.
Post, press share, search Wendy, then click her profile and unblock.
Ah.
Thank you.
Who's that?
Total Wicked.
That's one of Wendy's mates.
Well, they're coming with capital, so I'm assuming they're shouting it at you.
Oh,
Definitely.
that's good thinking, innit? Thanks, whoever you are.
Total
One of Wendy's
Wicked.
mates.
There you go, I've unblocked Wendy.
What are you clicking for?
Oh, sorry.
not one of
I do
Wendy's.
apologise if you're not one of the Wendy's. Sorry. I do apologise. I don't know, actually, if Wendy can come in here. Like, apparently she's been banana, don't she?
Who's Ryan Buxton? Is that Victoria's partner?
No, it's one of my friends.
Oh.
Oh, they blocked him as well.
Oh. I've unblocked now. Right.
She's at work, but she's not nowhere near the camera.
Unblock Tony then.
What the same
yeah.
with Five Below can never have
Take
that.
him back, man.
This is boring.
Absolutely.
Hi, Chrissy.
Right.
I've said what I've had to say. People have heard what I've said, and now I'm done.
Search.
We've had the hour of fame.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Got mine in China.
There you go. There you go.
Welcome to Five Below.
There you go. I've unblocked Tony as well.
Ashley,
Yes,
an old man in fucking China that's not even got TikTok's heard you.
I'm not even bothered because you know what I don't agree with, Nathan? I don't agree with people being bullies.
I'm making very... No, it's my fan, I think.
Who hates bullies? Put your hand up.
They can't see me, but it's up.
Bullies.
What have you got, Chrissy?
Nah.
Why is Danish coming?
Nah.
Oh,
See you later.
Put in case.
Let me have
Why is Danish keyboard block?
Yeah, I blocked.
Yeah, to be fair, it's only between it's for Julie to come up and Wendy.
Right. So, but Tony has to come in because it's basically...
Yeah.
Yeah. And who?
Everyone else.
And I will be muting mics
Who?
when one person's speaking.
Who's the other one?
Julie.
Julie.
Who's hey hi?
She's the only one who's been making the threats to me.
Right.
I've not once. Yeah, I might have said. I only said what if she carries on because Sabella's my daughter's dad, right? Is going crazy. He's going
Right.
mad.
Julie's been unblocked and Julie's been unblocked and Thingy's been unblocked.
I need. Oh no.
All I've been is slated after slated.
T girls unblocked, did you say?
And I've got the, of Julie and even Sambo. I've got it all.
Irish girls come in, but I don't know if that's the Irish girl. I don't know.
Oh, I can't see.
I'm not even going to shout now either because the kids are going.
I bet you they'll shout at me.
No,
They'll
they
start
won't.
raising a voice at me.
No, do you know, don't leave the live if they do, because I'll just kick them out the box if they start shouting. I know it's Kelly's live, but I will kick them out and then they'll be told, if you shout, you won't come back in. I don't care.
Anyway, I can't remember who it was.
Well, did you hear what I said?
Yeah. Totally wicked. But thank you for that. I wouldn't have even known how to go to that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, don't let them get to you, Michelle.
I won't. And Julie did most of the threats. She's going to ruin me.
Oh, of course she is. She's
That's
got
what she said.
COPD. I'm sorry, but if she's got COPD, she can't fight.
I've got no reason to lie. I have got no reason to lie. And they're just in
Irish girl shows her face into what the fuck. I don't think it's the same Irish girl, but I don't know. You know, like last time when I had an argument with Julie, I said sorry to her because I have respect for like people of age. But if they're good enough to give it, they're good enough to take it. It's as simple as that.
What does
I can't actually
you know
do
what I
that.
mean? When they bring my innocent kid into a situation what does not concern that situation, even if she meant well, I did apologise if I sound a bit harsh, and I've got proof of that, sending that to Rainbow.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Obviously she disclosed something that now the whole of fucking TikTok know, when that's got nothing to do with anybody else. If I was to do that with my kids, that had got nothing to do with anybody else.
Yes, I might have mentioned it to them in a group that my kid is in the background because I'm homeschooling her.
Yeah. Something about vulnerable as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, I've unblocked him.
All right, calm down, love.
Like, fucking hell.
But, you know what I mean? Even if I mentioned it, does not mean they have to mention my kid.
Do you know when I got arrested, yeah? Kelly was the first person to find out that I'd been arrested. Only kids to be taken off me. But the social services didn't take my kids, their dad did. People in glass houses should never, ever, ever throw stones.
No.
And I said this to a girl yesterday who lives by my old house.
And it does need sorting because it's my kid who's getting punished for no reason.
How old is she?
She's 9 years old.
She's just a baby.
And it's not really fair that her education, her name, getting brought into that on TikTok Live.
Oh, do you know what?
I don't even
Like
put a
coming
picture
in
of
now.
my own kid on TikTok. I don't even post any pictures
Yeah.
of my kids on TikTok anymore.
What did you say, Cal?
I don't think they're coming in now.
No, fuck no.
I wouldn't even. And me, I got told that I'm now getting accused of calling social services on somebody. I wouldn't even do that on any of my worst enemies.
Sure, you're an adult, not a fucking child.
I know.
I think that was said on Thingy's Live this afternoon.
Yeah, the other day, because she said she doesn't know who it could have been, the GP surgery or the hospital or something like that, she said. And then she said there's a voicemail and she's going to listen to it because she asked how to screen record a voicemail and would they be able to hear it.
Oh, I didn't.
She'd let them know what.
I didn't see that bit.
She had let them know what the voicemail said. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. It could have been the day before.
But even yesterday or day before, I weren't even on TikTok. Yeah, I posted a few videos last night, but that's it. I'm not even being live. Yeah, day before I was on live with Jenny on the night. But apart from that, I had a barbecue day before. I had my friends round.
You're entitled to do what you want.
So I won't even prove a witness stating that. If it's day before yesterday, I've got a witness stating to back me up because she was with me when I was doing the barbie. Kids swimming pool. So I don't know. I really don't know why I'm getting accused of something.
No one's gonna come in.
No. But I would not ever.
Hang on a minute, I know why. Because you have to fire the whole of the group up first.
I will never ever do what they're accusing me of. That is just below the.
Well, do you know what? If they do it to you, karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass. And it's simple. And yeah, I did say, and I am going to say it on live one more. I think it was disgusting that Wendy doxed that man's address when there was children in the house. Whether it was to do with Curtis or not, you never dox someone's address when there's children present. No, that's a no for me.
And then, you know, the thing is, I got witnesses stating that if it's happened day before, the social services got called. It certainly wasn't me. And yesterday I wasn't even on TikTok. And 2, I was busy sorting my house out. My mum can vouch for that because my mum was with me. I had councilmen at my house sorting my kitchen door. And I was out back with my mum. So I've got witnesses.
Oh, Ashley, they're having a road trip tomorrow.
What?
They're having a road trip to my house and your house, Ashley.
We'll come to mine tomorrow then and they can meet us both here in person. No one's turning up to my fucking door where my kids are, mate. Let me tell you that now. You come in the front gate, you won't leave the front gate.
Well, I'll be up then.
And you'll have to wait till after the 20th because I'm still on police bail, so I can't get into trouble. And if you turn up at my door, I'm not helping my account, is what I do. Kelly, screenshot me that, love, and just send me it if you can.
Want to listen?
Kelly's or whether it's Ashley's. Let me look on the other phone.
Well, you
Can't hear me,
won't be able to
Kelly.
get in because I've unblocked you.
Are they live?
Yeah, they're live. Someone's trying to come in and get in
Are they on?
on Tony's account.
Old. Kelly,
Yeah?
who said that they're coming to mine tomorrow?
Tony's just said it.
Or did she now? Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. To do what? Because I ain't going to talk.
Do you want to, he said to T girl, do you want a road trip tomorrow? I know Kelly's a drunk and I know Ashley's.
I'll give no. And who's live are they on?
Tony's.
Who's in the live though?
T girl, Tracy and Kelly something.
Is it T girl? Just T girl, like T.
T-E-E girl.
I haven't blocked her.
But the thing is, if they want to accuse me of calling social services, they need to come with receipts.
Well, T girl's here now. I told you I've unblocked her.
Well, no one's coming to my address, let me tell you that for free. I'm not even asked what where my kids are, mate.
And not once, Julie, I've threatened you. The only person who's done all the threats is you, Julie. And I'm not raising my voice because you know what? I can't be arsed with it. All this because I refused to apologise to Rainbow. But for the record, I've already done it yesterday. I think it was yesterday or day before.
But that's between you and Rainbow. That's
between me and Rainbow. It's nothing to do with anyone else.
No, but you got
At the end of the day, you've made it escalate even worse, and only you basically made it 10 times worse and done the threats towards me that you're coming to my house. I got all the messages, Julie. I've not made no threats whatsoever, and I've screenshot all the messages, and I can easily show it to the world. So you kept on constantly bringing my kid into it, and I've got video evidence of that, Julie.
Kelly,
Yeah.
is Logan in school tomorrow?
Yeah,
It's not right that you get
At what time?
you're dragging my innocent kid into it. It's not right.
Right. Julie wants the box, so
Well,
But if you shout, Julie, they're gonna drop you.
I'm going to state now, one at a time, or everybody gets muted, or they'll just get kicked out the box. I don't care. So, one
Yeah.
at a time.
Right, let me explain to you, Julie, and I'm not shouting to you.
Welcome to Five
End of
Below.
the day, I've not once accused, not once phoned up. You, I ain't. If it was happened day before yesterday, I was busy doing a barbecue and the kids were playing in the garden. I've got witness stating that. And yesterday, I was busy with the council and I was out back with the dogs and my kid with my mum, another witness. Yeah? And all I said was, and I have apologised to Rainbow and I've sent the message, but there weren't no need to drag my innocent kid. Even if she meant well, she should not have brought my innocent kid education into any situation. That was wrong. That was bang out of order, even if she meant well, and I even said that. But end of the day, when it comes to my kid, that's when I will protect my kid as a mum. But you didn't out the situation by constantly, all of yous, constantly bringing my innocent kids' education up. It's new to do with anyone. Yes, I brought it up on TikTok. Yes, and I wish I never, because now that's being used against me and it's not acceptable. My kid has got nothing to do with this. If you've got a problem with the person, and that's me, take it up with me. Do not punish my kid. Do not punish my kid for this trouble. But you've done all the threats by coming and saying you're going to come to my house, see you soon. That is not acceptable. I've said, even Bradley, her dad, is going crazy. He's going mad because it's his daughter is being slated. Her education is being slated and it's not acceptable. He's going mad and it's not right. He don't need this. He's got work. He don't need to worry about all this. He's not happy. He's told me to stay away from all you now. And you know what? I was going to take his advice, but after this live and getting it all out, I do not want nothing to do with any of yous, except for these lot. But you, Julie, I will not accept your apology ever. The damage is being done. The damage is beyond repair. I thought you were a good friend. I thought you were a true friend. And I now felt backstabbed. You backstabbed me in my back. And that's what hurts me the most. I've not had a wink of sleep that much. And two, I'm not only eating. I'm stressed to the max. I'm not doing this out for sympathy. But all this is affecting me. You're not even considering how it's affecting me, but it's also going to affect my daughter because she'll see me stressed out. You're not considering any of those. My kids should not have got my kids' school education should not be slated all over TikTok. And I've got evidence of that video, Julie. I have. And you can easily tell all your companions, whatever you want. But I've got the proof. I have been watching constantly behind the scenes and I've got the screen recordings of every live. And I honestly, if it carries on, I have been advised to call the police and I don't want it to go that far. I really do not want it to go that far. And honestly, out of respect for you, Julie, but honestly, I do not want to call the police. I never called them yet. But honestly, if it carries on, I've got no choice to call them because it's not good. And you have sent me a direct threat to come to my house. And I honestly, the police will treat that as a threat. And I do not want to do it. I do not want to go down that road. But now I've been told you're going to call social services on me. I've not been on TikTok all day today. Till now. I've not been on TikTok since. But I am getting told by, I'm not naming anybody, but I have been told that Wendy's calling social services on me for neglect. Neglect for what? My kid is perfectly happy. She's well fed, well looked after, well clothed. She's been educated. You don't know what I've been told from the school education. And I got proof of an email from school education itself that the work she's doing is acceptable. So if you want to call me a liar, I can easily get that email up for you. Right? I have been doing work. It is PE. It is classed as PE because it's classed as exercise. Going up and down on the trampoline. Even if you think it's playing, it's not playing. It's still exercise. It's classed as PE. PE is classed as exercise, Julie. So you're going on about blah, 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 saying it's not. It is. And I do take her out into town once in a blue moon. It's not. I hate going into town. And I hate the wrong reason I don't like going into town is because of my eldest son's dad. And I'm not going into details with that because I'm not having that used against me. Right? But there's a reason why I do not like going into town. But I am not going to tell you this. Right? Only when I go into town is when I need to go into town. And I do homeschooling with her because she's doing her own story on a computer. That is class as schoolwork. So I don't know what. And me sitting on my arse doing diamond art, that's class as art anyway. And she's doing her art on her diamond art. And even when I'm sitting on my ass in the kitchen doing diamond art, I'm not always doing it because I always pop in to see her and see what she's doing. And then I go in the kitchen and leave the gate open. Now I've got a door, yeah, but before I didn't have a door. So I still checked up on her what she was doing. You don't know nothing what goes in my house. You don't know nothing what happens in my house. It's not acceptable, Julie. All I'm saying to you all, keep my innocent 9-year-old child's school education out of your mouths. That's all I'm saying to you. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Right,
this is why I'm kicking off.
Let Julie speak, please.
That's why I'm only kicking off.
Michelle, let I'm going to mute you a second. I'm going to let Julie come in now. Well, how do I unmute her?
She mutes herself. She muted herself.
Am I muted?
No, you're unmuted.
Right. Michelle, you decide to go on a live the other night when Mutual Friends was on the live. You told them your side. I couldn't get up on that live to tell them my side of the story because you, thinking you clever, decided to mute me and keep taking me down. After having your back on everything, I've always had your back against all our mutual friends. 2, I have not phoned social services on you. 3, don't be phoning all my friends up, especially Kaylee, because she's getting sick to death. Are you phoning her up, giving her this trouble when you know damn well she don't get involved? She's sick to death on it, and she is calling me constantly every time you phone her. 4, I know fine well that Vicuna, after she come off Wendy's live today, and Mary, and you and Jenny was on a call because Jenny's told me, and Vicuna has told you everything what went off on Wendy's live, and Mary was laughing about it. Do you know the friends who you fell out with? And 5, do not ever send your mate, the so-called mate who you fell out with because she didn't pay you your money back, by the way. Don't ever send her to send me fucking messages and saying, oh, my man's using me, this, that and other. Because I swear to God, Michelle, I'm not bothered about police. I don't give a shit. And I tell you what now, whatever you have done this to Sambo, and all of us who's all been your friends have all said the same. You've sent screenshots to social services of the kids. Who is the one in all of us lot who always takes screenshots and screen records everything?
I never.
You. It's you.
No, it was not,
And
because
tell you
I
what,
wasn't
you.
even on the phone to the social
You named
services.
everyone.
I
of them
swear on
kids.
my kids' life
I don't
and
believe
all
you.
my
I
mum's
do not
life,
believe
I
you.
have never, ever called social services on Samba. That is a complete lie.
Right, well, take
I
that
have
up with
never,
Sambo. Right. I haven't finished. Take that up with Sambo. I haven't finished yet. You've had your say. Let me have mine. You've had your say for 2 lives now. Let me have mine. Right?
Can I just say something, Julie? Chrissy, why do you find this funny?
Why somebody moved?
Julie, I've muted because you were talking and I said only one person at a time can come in.
All right, love. All right. Stay there when. Right. You send it saying, I've done this to you. I've done that to you. Who was the one who always had your back, Michelle? With Nicola, the horrible, vile things what she did to you. Did I not have your back? I had your back with Rainbow until all that woman were doing. You was airing your business on TikTok. All she tried to say to you was, do not say stuff because you're telling people you're homeschooling and everything and you don't know who's listening from behind. I asked you to go up and apologise to her. I said, if you don't, that's me and you done. You couldn't even go up and apologise to the woman for protecting you, looking out for you. What kind of person are you? And the last thing, do not say I slated your mother. All I've got the messages here, and all I put to your mother was, can you ring me please? The next morning I woke up and I'd got messages off her. So where have I slated your mother? Never have I slated your mother. And if I had, I would tell you so, because I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of your mother.
Can I
So
have
why
my say?
wouldn't I
She's already
admit it?
spoken. Right, listen, my mum's here right now and she can vouch for me. I've not once been on that phone to the social services. And I'm telling you, I'm telling you now, I ain't.
No, she hasn't. She's never done it to anybody. She wouldn't. Because it's not a nice thing to do. And for starters, I wouldn't let her. Even if she wanted to, which she didn't. She doesn't know who has. She doesn't know why. She's no idea because it's got nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Did I
Apparently I must have sent a screenshot of a picture of the live to the social services.
You haven't sent it to anybody.
I got no pictures
Social
of them.
services won't ask for screenshots at first. They'll speak to the person and then they'll do investigations. I know that because my kids have been involved with social services recently.
Well, it's got nothing to do with Michelle. Nothing at all.
Can I just ask you something?
My mum's been with me in my house.
Can I ask you something?
Listen. My mum has been with me.
That's
My mum.
Sam's problem. Take it up with Sam.
Can
though,
you
not
mute
me.
her? Can you
Can I
mute
just
her?
speak?
Let me have my
Chris-
say, please.
Seriously, let's not even go there with you because I really don't want to speak to you.
No, and I
I've
don't.
jumped in here for a reason. Michelle, just 1 minute, just let me speak and then I'll leave. Chrissy, I really don't want to speak to you, so you can put what you want about mental health or whatever. I really don't care because I really don't like you, and that's as simple as that is. So I don't want to speak to you. You can write what you want in comments. You can say what you want to say in comments, and it is what it fucking is at the end of the day. So people are full out. People have their own opinions on everybody. That's absolutely fine. Have your own opinions. Chrissy, you can say what you want about me because I don't like you, and it's as simple as that. Kelly, Ashley, we may have had fucking words or whatever, but I have never slated you two. And Chrissy, keep typing because you are the worst of the worst. You married a dirty fucking prick.
Okay, it doesn't need to be said.
So let's go.
It doesn't need
I don't
no,
think
it
so
doesn't-
either, and you-
This has got nothing to do
Wait
with
a minute, I'm
it.
supposed to
Chrissy,
speak. I
hang
thought
on a minute.
everybody were allowed to speak.
Hang on a minute, Chrissy.
I thought everybody were allowed
This
to
has got
speak, but
nothing to
clearly
do
they're
with
not.
Chrissy whatsoever.
Ashley, I thought everybody were allowed to speak, but clearly they're not.
Let us speak.
No,
I thought
because
everybody were allowed to speak, but clearly
yeah, and
they're
I'm
not.
just saying one thing
No,
before
let us
everybody
Well, no, I was
else speaks.
speaking.
That's got fuck all to do
Everybody's allowed
with
their
this app.
opinion. Ashley, everybody's allowed their opinion.
Yeah, but they're not bringing that onto this thing because I'll just kick
Well,
everybody
you've
out.
brought us onto this thing, and Chris has been in comments saying about mental health and shit like that. So, if you don't want to have me say, get me out of the box. But everybody's
Because your mental
allowed their
health is
opinion.
bullshit, Wendy.
So,
You don't spend
Chrissy,
one day in the
say what-
hospital.
Chrissy, I don't even want to
One
talk to
day
you.
in the hospital and
I
then
don't
you
even
get out
want
for
to talk
mental
to you
health.
because
It's
you are vile.
bullshit.
And I haven't spoke to you for a long time and I don't want to. I've come in this live for a reason. Not because of you, because I don't want to speak to you. I don't really want to see your face. And that is my opinion and that's it. Michelle, what I have to say to you is, and I'm going to say it and I'm going to prove it. And you all might think I'm a set of twats. I don't care what you think. You can talk about me on this live, on your lives. You can do whatever you want to do. But people that know me, and it is what it fucking is. And yes, Ashley, I did say tomorrow, because you've all sat on this live and slated me, and lots of other people.
That's happy. If anyone comes to my house, they come to my house, Wendy. But they're not coming where my fucking kids are, because I will fight any cunt that comes to my door where my kids are.
Are you listening? I ain't finished. Are you listening?
Well, I'm just
I ain't
saying,
finished.
and I've told, not just you, I've told this to everybody
Listen,
who said it.
well, everybody's allowed the voice on me.
Yeah, you're welcome to come to my house
Clearly they're not.
anytime. Anytime you like.
You've just WhatsApped me back. You've just WhatsApped me
one
back,
second,
and I've
mate.
just messaged you back. You're
Just
not going to let anybody speak, are you? Because you don't.
Just
Yeah,
let
I
You
do,
just
yeah, I do.
WhatsApped me back.
You know, yeah, I do.
Ashley, have you just WhatsApped me back?
Yeah, I did.
And I said answer me, and you said no.
No, I don't want to answer you because I was speaking.
You weren't speaking. You were messaging me back on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I know, but I was still speaking to them.
But you were WhatsApping me back on WhatsApp.
Yeah, if you want
I
to come
said
to my
answer the
house,
call,
I'm
and you
not
said-
bothered by hook
Can
or
I
by
speak?
crook. What I've said, I've said.
Can I speak or not? Can
No,
I
we
speak or
can't.
not? Can I speak or
Tell
not?
me a time, you're coming to my house and I'll wait outside.
Can I speak or not?
Yes, you can speak.
I asked you to answer the phone and you said no.
Mm.
And then you WhatsApped me back and said, I hear you're coming to my house tomorrow. I
Yeah.
said to you again, answer the call, and you said no. You're quite willing to type, I said, because you, Ashley, of all people, of all fucking people in this live.
I've got something to say, yeah? But I'm
Wait a minute, I haven't finished. Can I finish?
I'm going to shut up and let you speak.
Shut the fuck up then.
Who the fuck are you talking to? Get
I'm
out,
talking
you
to
fucking
fucking
dickhead.
you.
Fuck off.
Get her out. Yeah, get her out of the box. She don't deserve the
She's
box.
not Kelly, I'm sorry to say.
She shouldn't be bringing things like
No,
that to the TikTok.
she's kicked out the box and she's never coming back in. Yeah, T-girl, I did say about you, Julie, if she's got emphysema, she can't fight. Yes, I did say that. She is not coming in that box when she's mentioned other stuff that shouldn't be fucking said, and she's threatened to come to my house for a fucking ride tomorrow. Let her come. Bail or not fucking bail, I don't give a shit. Anyone who comes up my path won't leave the fucking path where my kids are, let me tell ya.
Who says if I've got emphysema? I don't know what you're on about.
Like I said, I asked Michelle, have you got emphysema or COPD? It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, because I see you and I see breathing problems, yeah? And I said, Julie wouldn't be able to fight if she's got emphysema.
Oh, I would. If
Okay.
it comes to my grandkids or kids.
Exactly, so
involved,
people... Can you see my point here, Julie, where people are threatening to come to
people
people's
shouldn't be
houses?
mentioning Michelle's kids on live either, should they? And that was wrong.
She's done that
Never sat there
herself.
and stuck up for it.
She has done that herself.
No. Fine.
Lisa, shut the fuck up, man.
You shut the fuck up.
Janai,
Yourself.
Janai, stop.
No, because it's really disgusting how they can sit there saying she's done.
Everybody's
wait
got
to
to
let me
have a
my
say,
say.
right? And oh my God.
She sat there saying it's Michelle's fault. She brought up that fact about her kids. No, Michelle has obviously gone into a live where she has brought up her kids, where they have brought up her kids for no reason.
And that's what Michelle was saying, that she basically went into that live to basically say, stop talking about my kids.
Exactly, they shouldn't be talking about kids. It's wrong.
Right, I get that's what you're saying. Shania, please don't.
She was going to have a say, Taylor,
Right, when they
and
were
then she
speaking about
started
the
talking
gold
about
kids,
other
it isn't
personal things,
wrong.
so she's not.
Shania, I get what you're saying, Shania, but please, I don't want you to argue. You're not this kind of girl, don't you?
I
I'm not this kind of girl, and this is what I mean. This is why I did not kick off at Wendy at all. I haven't kicked off at Wendy once, have I, Mum? I've been respectful.
I know, and you have
But at the end of the day,
respect, I
when they're
get
sitting
that.
there getting at someone about them mentioning her kids, that isn't my problem. They shouldn't be doing it.
Wendy hasn't got a problem with you.
I know I never said anything to Wendy. I'm speaking to Julie. Julie's supposed to be Michelle's mate.
He's in this comment saying
Janai,
something.
Janai, let me explain to you what happened. When Michelle came on a live explaining to people that she homeschools Isabella, blah, 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 which is fair enough, it's everybody's right. So one of the ladies said, Michelle, don't air your business on here
I'm here
because
to back that up and all.
you do not know who is listening from behind the live, which is true. Yeah? So Michelle has brought that on herself because she wouldn't shut up when the lady was warning her. So that
What I'm
wasn't
saying
right.
is, if Michelle wants to speak about her own kids, that's her choice. They're her kids. It's no
So
one
I think
else's.
you blame
It's no one
everybody else
else's.
tonight.
No one else should have an opinion on what she says about her children. It's her children, her property. That is her. That's her
Well,
family.
you know, because
No one else
Michelle's
can sit there and get at Michelle for mentioning her kids. Like my mum, when she was on the live, she would mention her kids.
No, Janelle, you're not listening right. What I'm saying is, yeah, you're correct. She can mention her kids, whatever. Correct. Any parent can. But what I'm saying is, when somebody's kindly warning you, because there's people behind the live watching, and it went up into the hundreds, the woman kindly warned her, Michelle, stop. And
But
she
that's her
hasn't.
choice
So
if she
now,
wants to stop or not. And if that was someone else's live, they should have kicked her out of that live if they didn't appreciate it.
But is that true?
well, we were supporting
Being bullied
Michelle.
off for 8 weeks. What's that all
Yeah,
about?
but that does not give you the
What
right.
do you mean 8 weeks?
Michelle,
Kelly? 8
Michelle,
weeks what?
Michelle, what? You've been bullied for 8 weeks. Is that
No,
what you're
on and
saying?
off. From
You're a
one-
liar.
Listen, I'm
I'm
talking.
3 weeks ago,
just-
Kelly.
I'm
the
talking,
comments, that's all.
Julie. I am talking. I have my
Kelly, 3
say.
weeks ago, she was
Can
in
you-
Grimsby.
can you mute and
having
let me
the
have
time
my
of her
say?
life.
Right. I says it's been on and off because Paula been mentioning me and
Yeah, that
calling
Wendy,
me
you'll have
tramp.
to request because you got me blocked.
Calling me tramp. And I got it all video.
Are you
Video.
right? You're right.
Listen,
yeah.
yeah, that's been on and off. I did say opinion of all you all. I
Kellie,
said
can I
on
just
and
prove
off
this to you?
with Paula.
1 second.
Kellie,
Let me
can I
put
just
it in
prove
the
this
big
to you?
box.
And then,
Let me put it
Kellie,
in the big box.
I'm
Hang on.
listening.
I need you
in
to
the
just
big
prove
box.
this to you.
Yeah.
And I will. Just let me just prove this to you.
Okay.
I don't want to speak to anybody else. I don't care what anybody else has got to say. I need to just prove something to you.
Okay.
Chrissy, fuck off.
Oh.
Just ignore.
Well, I can see, but I just need to prove this to you.
Katie, you can come back in a minute, love.
Michelle, I'm not even arguing with you. I ain't even had an argument with you or bad text or anything with you at all. Not at all. You said you've been bullied for 8 weeks. I'm just going to prove something to everybody. And hey ho, you can all call me and
Angel
say,
Wings, we know that she was in wherever Grimsby 3-4 weeks ago. We know.
right, Ashley. What I'm doing is I'm just proving a point.
That's
all
why
I'm
I
doing.
put you in big box, Wendy.
Right, so I'm just going to prove a point that I don't even think I can turn my fucking camera on. Can I? Can I fuck? And well, this is me Wendy Wu 2 fucking back. I can't even.
Oh God, who's gone in the big box now?
Amanda, she didn't mean to.
Oh,
No, Wendy's been kicked out.
I had to remove her because it said that she's bullying.
Huh?
Tell her join on Tony's then.
She's on Tony's.
where's?
No, she wasn't. She was on her backup.
Right, well, anyway, Kelly, what's she
Can I
doing,
just?
Kelly?
I said
Can
on
we
and
let
off.
Rainbow have her
say?
speak now? Can we let Rainbow have her say, or Amanda, whatever her name is, because she's been sitting here and asked to come in. So I'm
Amanda,
gonna let.
yes.
Is she in? Yeah, she's here.
Right, all right.
On Tony's now. Right. Have you requested? There you go. Right, Amanda,
Hello?
do you want to say something? Oh, Tony.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Kelly, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Michelle has not
okay.
been bullied.
So,
Right,
wait a minute.
them lot.
Let me put camera on. Let me just put camera on. All right, because I'm Tony's. So, Michelle, listen. I'm going to prove a point, and I have not had one argument with you, Michelle, between all this shit. I have not had one argument between anybody. I'm not mentioning anybody else. I'm not whatever. I'm just going to prove a point that Michelle.
Why are you smiling at her?
Julie, can you just shut up a minute? Just stop. I don't want to talk to anybody else. I'm not even bothered what anybody else says. Katie, I'm not even mentioning anybody else. I'm talking on here. So I'm just going to prove a point. So this is where Michelle said she was bullied. Seriously. So here, I'm going to show pictures. So this is Michelle when she landed in Grimsby.
Yeah.
Seriously. 1 minute. I need to fucking... Oh, wait a minute. Right, okay. So they're just photos of Charlotte and Wayne.
There's Michelle.
So there's Michelle.
Yeah.
Setting up bullied, doesn't
So there's Michelle.
she look bullied?
I ain't finished. Seriously, I ain't fucking done. There's Michelle.
I thought you all had a good time.
Wait a minute. Well, there's our Miko, but I'm just showing you Michelle. And this is how much she's bullied. I ain't finished. I'm done with all this fucking... And there's Michelle. Oh, wait a minute, my fucking stupid phone. Hold on. And there's Michelle. And there's Michelle.
3 weeks ago, guys.
3 weeks ago. And there's Michelle.
And she's been bullied for 8 weeks, on and off. No,
And there's Michelle.
never.
I've only just heard about the 8 weeks in the comments with what you
Right, well, I'm Kelly, I'm not doing it to
There you
fucking
go.
cause shit. I'm showing you. And there's Michelle.
There you go, Michelle. 3 weeks ago, darling.
Wait a minute.
Not 8 weeks ago.
Seriously. Shocking. Absolutely fucking shocking. And there's Michelle.
She really looks bullied, doesn't she?
Wow. And there's Michelle.
And this is all over a mask.
1 minute. Honestly, I'm just showing you. Because that's what I do. Whether we speak or not. This is what I'm going to do. Because you know what, Michelle?
Yeah, but we've not slated these people.
I have never spoke about you after this shit. Never. Not once. And what I'm going to say is that you are, and there's a group photo. Does she look like she's bullied?
Everything's inside them.
She's there. She's also there.
Yeah, she really looks bullied, doesn't she? You see a different side to Michelle than we were.
So, listen. Take me out of big box.
Please.
Wendy's, listen, take me out of big box. All I'm going to say to you is, I don't need to speak to anybody else. I'm speaking in here because Michelle, seriously, that is an utter lie what you've told these people. You was not bullied at all. Paula had an issue with you and Paula's gone. Nobody bullied you and nobody even mentioned your children because I wouldn't have allowed that to happen. What was said was Rainbow jumped to my box and said to you, Michelle, please be careful what you say on here because people watch it background and it could get you into trouble. Nothing was said about your child at all. You jumped in that box and went for Rainbow. Rainbow has actually got the messages that you sent her and then the message after you sent that and apologised. You apologise, Michelle. Do not come in other people's lives, whether we're friends or not, whether we talk or not. Do not, Michelle, come in other people's lives and lie. Don't do that. Go in other people's lives or do whatever you want, but do not go in these people's lives and tell lies. Michelle, that is a lie.
Can I say?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I've been bringing my kid into it. Julie has. And they've been talking. I have got the evidence. I've got the screen recording of it.
Michelle, what I'm saying is, don't say that everybody's been bullying you for 8 weeks.
I said on and off, and I did say all of you. I meant Paula as well.
You said everyone.
Everyone.
I know what Paula's been like with her, and even she's blocked off me. And
But
that's
I
why-
have for
that's
past
happening
2
more.
weeks.
Listen, Michelle, you said everybody's bullied you for 8 weeks. That is a down and out lie.
I've been watching for past 2 weeks.
2 weeks now. Have I ever bullied you?
I never said you. I said,
You said they all. You said they all.
and I didn't mean you. I said
Well, then you
them.
should have said that then, shouldn't you? You said they all, Michelle.
By saying all, it means everybody.
You said all, Michelle. That is not fair.
Thank you, Kelly.
And
Right.
if I can hold my fucking hands up to anything, I will. I don't care what anybody else thinks about me in this fucking box. I really
Listen.
don't give a toss.
Can
I'm
I
here
just-
because... Michelle, wait a minute. I'm here because you said they have all. That is a down and out lie, Michelle.
Michelle, me and you on that day and night out had a great laugh together.
Can I have my say?
And you, Michelle, that changed that night. And you know
I
that.
have my
I said
say?
that to you.
Right, listen.
My wife and I have never bullied you once. Please refrain from that.
Right, can you listen?
Yes, we will.
Right, I have been constantly bullied from Julie and Sambo. I have not once called social services on Sambo, and I will put my kids live on that. I would never ever call social services on another person. I am not like that. I'm not that petty to go do that on my worst enemy. I
I'm not
wouldn't even
talking
do
about
that.
Michelle, listen. I have got no fucking... I have not once been a nasty ass twat to you. Whatever has been said, I haven't messaged you nasty or whatever. I say it as it is and people don't like it. I really don't care. You know me. I have not... You said they all bullied me for 8 weeks. I never, Michelle.
Right, listen.
Did I bully you?
No, you weren't even in that live, and I did say that.
You said they all bullied you.
Yeah. And I said, and I was angry. When I'm angry, I get muddled with my words.
But if
Right?
they haven't said it, then you shouldn't have said it was them.
Yes, I
I get
know.
what they're saying, and I get what you're saying, like with other people. But if she had said it,
Yeah.
then you can't exactly say Wendy and Tony or whoever hasn't said it.
never.
But listen,
again, Mum,
Julie is
again,
not so innocent
get-
in that.
Mum. But then again, if she said they all, that meaning would be them all that were on the live. Wendy wasn't on the live, like she just said, like Wendy's just said.
Wendy wasn't on the line.
Wendy, you muted.
Yeah, I muted tonight because you were talking.
You muted.
Kelly, can I just say that on that live, that was the live where I was muted and took down constantly.
You weren't muted.
That's what I thought this afternoon, sorry, not this morning. That I thought Michelle would have come in and basically spoke on what she wanted to say. But I didn't see anything of her coming in because, Rainbow, I've still got you as a friend, and I thought she would have come in this morning, but she said she didn't see the live, so...
I did not see that live. I have been on TikTok since what? Since Jenny's.
When I message you, why didn't you answer my calls?
Can I
Michelle,
just
why
say
didn't you answer
this?
my calls?
Because I blocked everyone. I'm fuming.
Blocked
I'm
me?
sorry, but
You haven't blocked me, Michelle.
I have. I have blocked. I swear on my kids' life you are.
So why aren't I blocked on there then? No, I'm not.
It won't show on yours. It's showing on mine. You are blocked.
It doesn't. If I were
Let me
blocked,
show
it
you
would
proof.
show.
Let me
Up
show
at the
you.
bottom saying blocked.
Stop shouting.
I will show you, Wendy. Wendy, I will show you. You have been blocked since Wednesday. And I'm not lying. I can show you the
Okay.
proof.
Can you put me in big box, please, Kelly? Just 1 minute. Because whatever I am not blocked. I am not a fucking liar. I'm a lot of things, but I am not blocked. She has not blocked me.
Can you put me in the big screen?
No, you can wait a minute, Michelle, because I am sick of your bullshit.
Joe, you
I am
are full of
absolutely sick to
shit.
fucking death.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Look,
I am absolutely. Am I blocked on WhatsApp?
No, you're not. No, you're not. It would say the bottom block.
Am I
Right,
blocked on
can I
WhatsApp?
show you mine?
No, you can't. No, you can't. If you block me, it would say
Look,
in the bottom.
it says blocked.
Why, you just done it, Michelle?
No, seriously, you've been blocked since Wednesday.
You're a liar. It's
Mine
there.
says blocked, yours don't, Wendy. Mine does.
Look,
there.
I'll show you. I'll show you now. Honestly,
say
you
on
have
it-
been
it-
blocked since Wednesday. Look, put me in big box.
It does say
Oh,
blocked
the
since Wednesday. I do see that. I'm not going to...
Look, blocked since Wednesday. I have got no reason.
And that's fine. So you're saying that. So tell me then.
I've got proof there.
Tell me, guys, why
You've got all the messages there.
we're all there.
Didn't say blocked.
It's saying blocked on mine.
Bag of
It's been
shit.
blocked since Wednesday.
If you'd have
Right.
blocked me, it would have said, like, when I blocked Kelly, it would have said, you blocked Kelly. Why doesn't it say, Michelle, you blocked? Why?
I don't know, but it
It
stays
says
on
that
my
because I blocked Wendy,
screen.
so it does say under mine when I block Wendy that it says you blocked Wendy.
Well,
Thank you.
let me go on the big screen and it'll
Kelly,
show
but on
you've
his,
been
it
blocked
does say
since
blocked on
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Look, you blocked this
No.
contact
No,
Wednesday.
you're on about TikTok.
And you blocked on, you've been on
I'm not about TikTok,
Messenger.
I'm not on about TikTok.
Messages, Michelle.
I'm not about TikTok, Michelle.
Kelly,
Which one?
Kelly, let us thank you.
That's
for-
not on TikTok, that's on WhatsApp.
It's not blocked on Wendy's WhatsApp or her Facebook.
Thank you.
That's on WhatsApp, that's not on
Can I
TikTok.
add more people into this?
And here you go. Put me in big box. I'm not even.
I'll leave if you want.
No.
I'll show you on my TikTok.
I'll show you on my fucking TikTok. You're there. I don't even.
Seriously, you've been blocked
Because I
on my
unfollowed you.
TikTok.
I unfollowed you.
Look,
You're not even
checked
there,
on
but you're
mine.
blocking it now. You're there.
I'll show you. Teddy, show up.
Thank you, Kelly and Ashley, for letting us know.
Wow.
You're welcome, Tony.
Kelly and Ashley.
Wendy.
Is this all over just like wearing a mask?
Teddy!
I think it's a bit pathetic if it
No,
is.
it's because
Well, let me just tell
child
you something. Take me out of the big box, Kelly, please. I wasn't even in that live with mask. I'm not even asked about that.
That's got nothing to do with us. We didn't know.
You've been blocked on my end. That's on TikTok.
Yeah, you've just fucking done it. You've just done it,
No,
Michelle.
I ain't.
Yeah, you are.
You've been blocked.
You've just done it, Michelle.
Seriously, you've been blocked on the second. No, Teddy, you've been blocked on the 2nd of the 5th.
Now private.
Wendy, your account's now private. You've just done it.
Oh.
I've just shown him proof.
Seriously, you've been
Michelle,
blocked
tell us
since
it.
Michelle, don't try
May.
to pull your head.
Wendy,
You've been blocked since the 2nd
I'm
of
not
May.
even.
I
I'm
can't
not even
believe
arguing
it's
about
a
it.
lie.
I'm not even arguing about it, Michelle. I've just told them. I've just shown proof. It is what it is. I've not slated you. What I've come in here to say is you have not been bullied, and I have just shown proof that me and Tony.
So what's this about
Wait a
today?
minute, Michelle. And Ashley and Kelly, do you know all my minions? Not my minions.
Wendy, I'm
Every
just going to
single one of
say,
them.
everything
Every
you
single
say,
one of them.
everybody
yes, I have got
follows
a
you.
microphone and a rainbow. Every
Bollocks, bullshit.
single one of them have gone.
No, but
Every single
everyone,
one of them.
everyone that's in your group, Wendy, on whether it's live or wherever, if you say something, they all follow you, Wendy. It's like
Bullshit.
to me.
Shit.
Right, well, let me tell you something, Ashley. Let me tell you something,
Well,
Ashley.
we've not slated Ashley.
I have had.
We've not slated Kelly.
No, I haven't, because I have got no to say. The only
Michelle.
person I've not slated Shell or Sinai, and I've just said to Julie, do not have a go at Sinai.
No, we've seen that in the comments.
And that's it. The only person I don't want to speak to is one person, and that's my opinion. It is what it is. So, yeah, hi. And you know, don't you? We all have our own opinions on people. You can have your opinions on whatever you want. It is what it is, but I will come with proof. Michelle was never bullied by me or Tony. She did say everybody bullied me. That was a down and out fucking clear lie. Down and out clear fucking lie, and I've just proved that. And Ashley and Kelly, in the nicest context ever, they aren't my minions, because I've told every single one of them today on the live what I think about them all. Oh, I'm not even responding, thanks, I don't care. I have told every single one of them that they have ruined my fucking platform, and they can do. Mandra, I don't need to leave, because it is what it is. I don't care what other people who's immaterial have to say about me. I'm here. It is what it is. I have told every single one of them. Julie is still in the box. Julie, Shirley.
Amanda, Julie doesn't have to get out. She's a grown woman. So is Wendy. They don't need to get out. Wendy and Julie will leave when they want to leave, not when you say.
That's not what I want to do. So I have told Julie's still in this box. So I have told them all, Julie, Jamie, Richard, Shirley, Charlotte, everybody, take my fucking butterflies out of your name, and you're not in my group anymore, because I am done. And that's it, I've done. There's no group calls, there's no nothing. Just shut up a minute.
She's talking to a work colleague.
Nothing. There's no nothing. There's nothing. There's no group calls. There's no fucking group on TikTok, because every single one of them has fucking ruined my life. Yeah, it is a wasted energy, Mandy, but you're right. But I'll leave when I want to leave. And that's exactly how it is. And I've told you all, if you don't want to follow me, then get your sends off. I've even told Julie, and she's still in box. I'm fucking done. I've heard all this shit and all these fucking lies, and you can all think about me what you want. I'm just here saying how it is. And Kelly and Ashley, they're not my fucking minions at all. Not one of them. Even though I've known Julie 35 years, and I've even told Julie, take them butterflies and that rainbow, because you no longer a member of me.
Wendy, if you told IE, Charlotte, what's her name, the other girl, anyone who had them butterflies, if you told any of them to go and stick their hand in the fire, they'd all follow and go and do it because you've said it, Wendy. Because
But
they
actually,
look
that's
up
not
to
my
you.
fault.
Because they look up to you and think, right, if
Well, they
Wendy
clearly
says it,
don't.
we'll do it.
I don't.
Actually, wait a minute. They clearly don't. Do you know why? I'm glad Chris is laughing. It's not even funny. Do you know
Just
why?
ignore it.
Julie, wait a minute, because I've told you on my live. You know why they don't look up to me, Ashley? Because not one of them, and I've told them all today, Julie's here, and Rainbow's here, and she knows. I have told them all today, Charlotte, Jamie, Rich, Julie in the box, the lot of them, Shirley, Squidgy, everybody. I have said to them, not one of them has respected me or been fucking loyal at all. So get out of my and just leave it alone. And I'm going to do my own lives. And no matter how long people's known me, I've said to them all, Julie, have I not or not?
Yes, you have.
And Julie's messaged me and said, I'm sorry. And then I came on a live and said, too fucking little, too late. And so did other people. And too little, too fucking late.
Yeah, but can I just
And it took me a long time to open my fucking eyes. So let me just tell you, Ashley, and you, Kelly, in the nicest context, these aren't my minions at all.
That's it. Never slated Shelley either.
Can I see this? Show you this video of them slating me.
Just turn my camera off because I've got a Wendy Boom. There you go.
I'll speak quickly because I've got to go and sort kids out for bed.
All right, Rainbow. All right, Rainbow.
Just
No,
talk
you couldn't
for a
have a
minute,
say other day.
please. Just for a minute, and then you can have your whatever say.
Who, Kelly?
Can I go in there?
Because you've got to go.
I've been trying to get Michelle in alive for the past 2 days now. She knows full well her child wasn't mentioned by name, anything.
She wasn't mentioned by name, no, she wasn't.
No. Michelle has been on a friend of mine who she used to come on every morning, told us all about her illnesses, her lifestyle, her child, her family, her child's dad. She's told us everything. So when our group started falling out, and obviously there's trouble what she's had with Curtis before, I said to her, just be careful because you tell everyone everything and you never know who's watching. And we'd hate for anything to happen because that's not nice to go through. That was it.
It was about the education, the child's education, something
I never mentioned that. I just said because obviously she tells everyone everything. She tells everyone about her illnesses, homeschooling. It would just go grouped into one big thing.
Rainbow.
Stop saying things on the app.
I don't know you from a can of paint, so I'm going to respect you because I don't know you. I don't know about you. But on the live I watched, it was, she says she's vulnerable, but she homeschools her kid.
But she does. She tells everyone that, and if people are watching from the background, they're going to use that.
But
She
that was
tells
mentioned
everyone
in the
she
live.
is. She tells everyone she is. And it sort of grouped in together everything. She come in like a bull in a china shop, screaming and shouting at me for nothing at all. She wouldn't let me explain to her, she wouldn't anything, but yet she'd been sat in the background watching rather than coming in straight away. Since then, Michelle's name's not been mentioned at all. The other night, she did exactly the same as what she's done to you lot tonight and gone into someone called Jennifer's Live, whoever she is, did the exact same thing, and now because they're not bothered with it, she's now come to Kelly's Live. I've been trying for 2 days to get this girl in to get all this sorted to make it stop. Because no one needs it.
I thought she would have come in your live today when I seen it this afternoon.
Kelly, I've spoke to you numerous times.
I know, yeah.
I'm a nurse. I'm not a bad person.
I can say that me and Ashley did ask her to come in this live tonight. Yeah. It wasn't coming in the live and telling us blah, blah, blah. We asked her to come in.
Yeah, for the last 2 days.
Because half of it for, like, to us in the background, it looked like she was being bullied.
No.
With the things that was coming out, and then other people are saying that it's not true, then she's saying that it's not true, so it's like, what the fuck's, like, what do we believe? Like,
no, exactly, and you're going to think that, but this is what I mean, there's always three sides to a story, their side, your side, and truth in the middle, and that's what people need to find out.
Can I show you
this? One sec, Michelle, let Rainbow speak, please. Just 1 minute.
But I've been, like I said, I've been trying, but she's been getting... Yesterday we had that Joanne coming alive, being foul to everyone, but yet Michelle won't come in. Other week, Julie had got her back, Michelle won't come in. There's like, tonight, she's coming here.
to what I've seen so far, and I haven't been seeing it like with what's happening with Julian thingy because I haven't been in them lives. I haven't been anywhere near. But before, she was always there. But like both of them were so close. I don't get why it's gone from like.
And do you know, Kelly? The only reason why she come in, she come in and went at me something absolutely vile in that live for what I'd said, just trying to help her. And Julie turned around and she went, "I'm not happy with that. She had no need to speak to you like that at all, Rainbow. I phoned her and asked her to come in and apologise."
Julie also asked to come in,
begging her, God knows how many times, "Please come in." And I turned around and went, "Julie, she has no respect for you. You've had her back for God knows how many weeks now against restaurant. And she's got no respect to come in and apologise." There were no one were raising voices. No one were doing anything in that live. And in the end, I just went, "I don't want the apology, but, you know, you need to relook at your friendship, Julie, because she wouldn't come in."
That's true, because I watched the live, Rainbow, and I can vouch for that is the truth. Thank you.
So you can imagine, Ashley, how I felt then the other night when I'm scrolling through and nobody else was involved at first.
Can I also show you this? This is
can
what
I
he
talk
said.
to
Julie,
Ashley,
you've got my number. Me and you will have a chat off here. I actually want to
Can I just say to you before I go?
Can I also show this?
Can I just say to you, Ashley, please, before I go?
Yeah, of course you can.
So you can imagine how I felt when I was scrolling through TikTok, as you do, and I found her on a live with other mutual friends of ours. She'd filled their head full with shit, but now one of the friends has phoned me today and said she's blocking her because she knows, Jenny knows that it's full of shit. Jenny also was the one who told me about the secret
and you
phone
were
calls.
muted.
So
and even Kellie told you that in the comments.
So Michelle admitted to Jenny that she muted me and kept taking me down, and I believe Jenny.
I never muted you. I'm not muted.
Anyway, Rainbow, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I want to go see Kelly,
Kelly,
now.
Thanks for letting me in the box.
Kelly, any other questions, love? Just get my number off Wendy, you know, for all I don't mind speaking.
Can I also show you this? I never muted Julie.
Yes, you did.
No, I never.
Yes, you did.
I swear on my kids' life, no, I never.
Yes, you did, and I can prove it.
I never muted her.
Yes, you did.
How did I mute her?
Yes,
because
you
I
did.
didn't.
Michelle,
Even
Michelle.
Kellie said in the comments, Wendy.
Michelle.
Listen.
No, don't tell me to listen.
Can I just have my speak?
You're welcome.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah,
Can I
go
have
on.
my speak, please?
Yeah,
I never muted her at all. Even Kellie said she weren't muted. Even Kellie, her own friend, said in the comments she weren't muted.
Just show us what you're showing us.
You kept removing it out the box because you kept saying bye each time.
I took her down because she weren't talking, because she weren't muted.
Michelle, take your password.
Yeah. She weren't muted. I can even tell you that. But this is her.
And I can only apologise, Rainbow, for your name being in.
She's with Squidgy in Charlotte's live.
Oh, give me an inbox, Bones.
Michelle, you are not going to let anybody speak in here.
Can I just show you this?
Can I just tell you something, Michelle? When I met you, listen, when I met you on Shirley's 60th, I totally changed my opinion of you. And I thought you fucking absolutely still did me boxing, and I told you that. And but I also thought you were really good fun. And I said that to you, did I or did I not? Yes or no, Michelle?
I've muted her, Wendy, because you were talking, sorry.
Well, it's fine. So what I'm going to say is, before I even met Michelle, she drove me fucking insane. And everybody knows that. Every single person knows before that she did my fucking boxing. But I tolerated her for Julie. I only started speaking to Michelle again for Julie because of what Michelle did to, I'm going to mention it, Miko, which we all know. So I stopped
I am
speaking.
surprised that actually, sorry, I'm actually surprised that you did that because of Miko.
Right, well, Kelly, I only started speaking, and I'm surprised too, but I only started speaking to Michelle again because of Julie.
Yeah.
And Miko said, when they came here on Shirley's 60th, Miko actually said to Michelle, I'll never forget.
We stood next door laughing.
That were his words. But he went out, and he met us in Witherspoons. And you know that anyway, Kelly, because you've been here. He met us in Witherspoons. We went over to Walter's, and he was so respectful, as he would be. But he did say to her, I will never forget. And that's fine. And that's Wayne at the end of the day.
Miko's always the joy to the party. You could never put a racist card in front of Miko.
And I never called him racist.
Yes, you did, Michelle. I've got.
I never. That was Sammy.
Kelly knows you did.
That was Sammy.
Kelly.
That was not me.
That was on a live, weren't it?
Thank you.
Kelly, I've took her out of this because it's just bullshit. I can see past
I don't even like.
It's bullshit. I can see
just shouting.
It's just, can I have it? Can I have a say? Can I have a say? It's
So
fucking
basically,
bullshit.
this live has been for fuck all. Basically, we've been lied to. Is that what you're saying?
We've been playing Kelly.
I'm here, and you can drop me out, and you can block me again. You can do whatever. What I'm saying to you is, Wayne said to Michelle, and we're not about Michelle now. Yes, you did, Michelle. There's videos, Michelle, to prove that you called.
Wendy, can you get that video up, please?
And these people know.
Yeah, we'll have to go
These
back.
people know.
We'll have to go back, Ashley. Just give us a chance to go
These
back,
people know, and
I know you come with receipts anyway.
Wait
so.
a minute, and these people know that Michelle called him a racist, and she put videos on and posted, and Wayne.
I was still in your live then.
That's right. I'm going to tell you the truth. Wayne did not come out of his house for days.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't even.
I was on my live in our house before we moved, and I was on a live, and I rung Wayne, and I lied to Wayne. I said,
Kelly would know that.
yes, I know. But I said to Wayne, on the phone, it weren't on my live, I said to her on the phone while I was on live, Wayne, can you please come and help me? And he said, what's the matter? I said, Tony's fell and I can't get her up. Can you please come and help me?
Yeah,
and that was down and out lie. Tony never fell.
Yeah, I remember that.
I needed to get him out of that house.
Thank you, Kelly.
And he came out.
He come running in, didn't he?
Yep. He came out of his house, he got in his car and he drove to our house for that reason. And he called me everything under the fucking sun.
I know you enjoyed yourself.
For lying to him to get him out of the house. But that's exactly what I did. Michelle, you are a liar. I swear, and I'm not even fucking attacking you. Michelle, you did a video, and then I said to Julie...
And we all asked you to take it down, I remember that.
That's right, that's right. And you posted it again, Michelle, the next day.
The next day.
I fucking remember. And because I remember, because it was Wayne, I remember that. And I will always remember that. And Kelly, I'm not asking you to take sides. I'm asking you just to tell the truth. That was true.
That was true about all them on that video that she posted on there, because we all asked her to take it down because it wasn't right what she was saying. I was there.
Thank you. And that's what it is. So I'm in here on Tony's account. We know all that anyway. Let me tell you something.
Finger was
Michelle,
Tony as well.
Michelle, that's right. And before this live, Michelle, you was not slated, and your children certainly wasn't slated. Your child was not.
Never.
Was never slated. Rainbow jumped in alive straight away and said to you, Michelle, just be careful what you say on here, because there's people in background, as we all fucking know, because everybody does it. There's people in the background. Chrissy, just stop talking about me. Because, yeah, I know. Just stop. I'm on about Michelle. Michelle.
I don't know what that
I
means.
know what you did. Michelle, I know what you
You're my manager, if you don't mind.
Just stop talking about me, Chrissy.
I'm not talking about you, asshole.
Well, just stop. I'm on about Michelle, and I'm on about this shit and these lies.
It's all lies. Thanks.
Michelle, please do not lie. Please do not come in Kelly's live, whether me and her speak or Ashley's live, whether... And there she goes again. Why? Because I'm telling the truth, Chrissy, you're doing that. That's fine. Whatever. It is truth. It's like, I say what it is. Michelle, you called Wayne a racist. You had video... Why are you doing that? This is important.
Wendy, just ignore it and just continue to say what you've got to say. Just block it out.
Right, okay. So, I've come in this live to prove a point that Michelle was not bullied. I've just shown you all the photographs. When she came to Grimsby, stayed in the Yarborough 3 weeks ago, she said 8 weeks. She was not bullied by nobody at all. Her child was not spoke about. Because as much as Michelle does my fucking head in, I would not let anybody speak about anybody's child. Rainbow jumped up. Yes, she did, Michelle. And Kelly was there. Wayne was fucking distraught.
It was on that poster that you put on TikTok, and you were.
Kelly, am I lying?
Not about that, no.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. And thank you for letting us in your live, Kelly and Ashley.
Do you know how many times I've tried to unblock you? Like, I didn't even know how to do it.
Honestly to God, whatever is whatever.
Kelly, at the end of the
I swear to God, Michelle, and since all this shit's been going off between you and Julie arguing, and then Jenny and everybody else, I have never got involved. I have never once messaged you, Michelle.
Everybody comes to you, Wendy. Everybody.
This is what we said before.
And that isn't fair. Like,
Kelly, not anymore. Do you want to see my live? Do you want to see my live replay from earlier?
No, but Wendy, it is. We see it off the outside. Like, when someone's got a problem, they won't sort it out between themselves. They come to you instantly. Let's go to Wendy quickly, because if we go to Wendy, Wendy will sort it. It's like you're their mouth, because they haven't got the balls to fucking speak.
Not
and
anymore.
I'm not being funny. Charlotte and everybody was going on about it before, saying that everybody comes to you. Everybody comes to you.
Kelly, let me tell you something.
Go watch the replay earlier.
If you believe me or not, it's entirely up to you. I can play it on replay. I don't care what anybody fucking thinks about me. You all know that anyway. I don't... Whatever. You say what you want to fucking say. I'm really not fucking bothered at all. I've told them all today, because I have had enough fucking shit. Jess is here as well, look. I've had enough shit off my so-called fucking group for the last 2-3 weeks. Never no more.
Shut it down.
I have been on my live today, and I have said to every single one of you, even Julie, and I've known her for 35 years, even Julie, get my fucking butterflies and rainbows at your name, because you are no longer a member of my team. I don't have a team anymore. I have said I am going back on my own lives by myself. I'm not doing this anymore. I actually said, Julie, did I or not? You're all two-faced fuckers. You all speak about whatever. Leave me the fuck out. Leave me alone.
Anyway, Kelly, can I ask you a question, love?
Yeah.
Have you seen our baby?
Yeah.
Have you seen Keisha?
I have.
Have you got yours yet?
No.
Yeah.
So can we just carry on?
Just being nice, love, you know.
Manda, I didn't even mean you. Manda, I know.
I've got nothing against Kelly and Ashley, love. I haven't.
Me neither. No. But we've been slated on these lives because I listen to other people, and they're not my fucking minions. Not anymore. They're not even.
I've been slated on.
But you know what?
People's lives too.
I'm gonna apologise.
Kelly, I've never slated you.
I'm gonna apologise myself on here for even slating you today. Well, the Minions group on live because I was sucked into something believing it was the truth, and I'm deeply sorry from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Ashley.
Ashley, you know me, and yes, I did say. Do you know what I said? I'm going to Liverpool, and I will get in my car, and that weren't a threat. I said I'm going to Liverpool tomorrow, and then I'm going to Stoke-on-Trent. That's exactly what I said.
We'll go and have a coffee at Ashley's and have a chat, and then we'll go to Kelly's and have a chat.
And that's exactly what I said.
Or maybe with Kelly.
There weren't no fucking threats. There weren't nothing. I am sick. I am sick to fucking death. And Julie's still in here. And they're here. And they've all heard me. There's Taylor on here. There's people on here. They've all heard me. I am fucking done. Listen, and I repeat it, even to Jamie and Rich and Charlotte and everybody, I've said, I am fucking done with the absolute lot of you. Because nobody, for the last few fucking weeks, 3-4 weeks, has ever shown any loyalty or any fucking respect. They've all jumped in alive on their own. They've all fucking said the piece. They've all been in a fucking WhatsApp private group call.
That was.
I'm going to turn the camera on. And said the fucking piece. And then these group calls and these WhatsApp calls have been forwarded to me, and I've heard everything. And I've said to each and every one of you, get my fucking butterflies and my rainbows at your name. I said to Julie an hour ago, why have you still got butterflies and rainbows in your name? She said, because I can't change it yet.
7 days.
Blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what I've said. Ask Jess. And I've had a few private phone calls with a few people today. Do you know today, I went out of my fucking house today.
2 minutes to 9.
No, that was yesterday when we went to meet Keisha. 2 minutes to 9 yesterday morning. I went, yeah, there you go, Jess. 2 minutes to 9 yesterday morning, I went out of our house and drove to Mablethorpe. It took me 35 minutes. We got to Mablethorpe, we met Keisha, but from 2 minutes to 9 till 2:30 in the afternoon, my phone never stopped. I had to pull up twice to answer these fucking calls and listen to this shit. Twice. And this is from Julie, Charlotte, Jamie, Rich,
everybody else.
Everybody else in that group. All of them.
That group now.
Right? And I said yesterday, just stop. I cried a week ago and begged these people to stop. I begged these people, my so-called friends, and Julie's still in here, and I'm saying it because I will say it. I begged these people to stop, and I asked them to listen and stop. And do you know what? I thought they did. I thought they would. But do you know what? They never did. They never fucking did. They never did. So today, I fucking ended it. I phoned Paul and Rainbow. I don't know if Rainbow's still in here. I pulled up in my car today. I don't need to lie, Kelly, to any fucker, because I don't give a fuck.
Kelly knows you.
I pulled up in my car today. I went to B&M today, firstly, and I sat in the car by myself. I left Tony at home. I got in my car because, thank you, Jess. I got in my car today, and I said to Tony, "I'm just going. I'm just going for a drive." She said, "You okay?" And I went, "Well, not really, but I just need to go." So she let me go by herself. I said, "Stay here."
You told me you was going to B&M.
That's right, and that's exactly where I went. And I went to B&M. I sat in my car, and Rainbow's still in here, and Jess is still in here, and they know exactly what I did. I sat in my car outside B&M. And I'm not joking, I'll say it as it is, I punched my steering wheel and cried with fucking frustration. Not upset, not anxiety, not anger, not anything. Frustration. I went in B&M, bought what I'd got to buy, come out, and pulled up Shirley, if I said to Shirley or Julie, this round corner from our bungalow. I pulled up and I phoned. I actually messaged Rainbow and Paul, and I said, "Are you free?" Paul said, "In about 20 minutes, because I'm in." Ow. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, Rainbow's in here, so I'm just asking her because I called her. I don't need to tell lies. I phoned them all and I said to them, I need to do something to take control back. I'm just asking what you think of it. Maybe I didn't need to ask anybody, but just Paul and Rainbow are always the behind scenes, blah, blah, blah. Rainbow's there. So I said, what I need to do is take control back of my life, get rid of everybody in my group, and take control back. Because I am done with all the two-facedness, with all the backstabbing, with all the WhatsApp fucking private calls. And do you know all these private calls they've had? I've said it to them all. Every private call, there might have only been 3 people in that call, but one of them people have sent me them fucking calls, and I've heard them. And that's not them being a grass, that's them being fucking loyal and true.
I actually thought you was in that WhatsApp group, to be honest.
No. I came out of it, Kelly. I was done. I was absolutely fucking done. I was absolutely fucking done. And I've told them all, and Julie's on mute. And I've known Julie 35 years. I've even said to Julie today, take them butterflies and that rainbow out of your name, because I don't trust any of you anymore. I am fucking done with the lot of you. You're all having fucking WhatsApp calls, and the night on before it, there was Shirley, there was Squidgy, there was Charlotte and Julie in a WhatsApp call, and things were said, and that WhatsApp call was sent to me, and things were said, and I have said, don't fucking do that no more. Don't fucking do that.
Yeah, but Kelly and Ashley know you anyway, so...
Don't do that.
Well, I can only apologise again for being sucked in by someone and fed lies.
Ashley, we've not fell out with you, we've not fell out with Kelly. Things are, do you know what they are, do you know, at the end of the day. And you're welcome in Wendy's live, but, do you know, I can't be doing with
I need to say this. Do you know about... And I know I'm going to repeat myself, and I understand where you're coming from, to an extent, and I understand that you think they all follow me, and I get that. And do you know what? They're not my fucking minions, and Julie's still in here.
I'm not your friends either.
They're not my friends.
No.
35 years I've known Julie. Jamie, I classed as fucking family, and Rich, and fucking even Charlotte, Kelly. You know what I'm like with Charlotte. Do you not?
I do know what you're like with Charlotte, and to be honest...
You know what I've even said to Charlotte today, Kelly? I don't trust you. I don't trust any of them. Ever again. And I don't trust them because none of them...
Aren't she?
Right? And I've said to Jamie, you will not take over my group. You will not take over my fucking life. You are not me, and that's how it is. So stop. This needs to fucking stop. And I've stopped it today.
Yeah, but Jamie don't want to take over your life, does she?
Nana B, why are you shocked of Kelly? What's Kelly done?
You're not shocked at Kelly. What's the matter?
Wait, Nana B's shocked with Kelly. Nana B knows Kelly.
Oh, yeah, she's... Yeah.
Shocked about what, though?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I hadn't done anything in that live.
I didn't know who Nana B was till I clicked on her picture.
Nana B is Marie Ashley.
Yeah, I know. I've just clicked on a picture. I know.
Yeah. Nana B is Marie.
Which one is it?
Marie's lovely.
Does it come up observe for their YouTube?
There's loads of observers on your block list, though, Kelly. Do you want me to go
He's got about 60.
Observer for YouTube, I think.
How do you go on Mum's block list?
No, it's Nanny B.
Observer for YouTube back up or
Goes in Wendy's.
These observers unblocked. All this is because we've been fed lies. We were manipulated and we were lied to, and it's all been because of that one person lying and chatting shit.
Look at Nanny B.
Yep.
I basically messaged her this morning because I thought she was being bullied.
Kelly, do you know what? Do you know how everybody else...
That's the reason, because of like what people were saying on one of the lives. And then when I spoke to her, she said that she was being bullied, but she never mentioned about 8 weeks. That was the first I heard in the you
That's
put it
the
in
first
there.
I heard you.
She said last couple of weeks. She told me.
They all did it to you.
Yeah, and
Everyone won.
this is what I mean. That all was against me in your life, Wendy, and that wasn't right.
That's right.
No, but I know, Kelly, because if
And that's why I said
Listen,
to
Kelly,
thing it.
whatever. Listen, Kelly, whatever. I don't mean to shout, love. I'm just trying to
Stop
talk.
shouting.
I need to voice my opinion because I'm fed up with it all. I'm fed up.
Chrissy, I'm going to mute you.
Kelly, what happened? What happened with you and Jamie?
Oh, yeah.
Was
Okay.
fucking wrong.
That wasn't about Jamie though.
That was just bizarre and fucking crazy. And at the end of the day, people set their lives, and I get everybody says that Wendy's minions and says that Wendy's minions.
I have said that.
I know you have, and that's fine. And I'm here and I'm saying it's fine. I've heard, and that's fine. I understand why you say it's Wendy's minions because they're all in my group.
No, it's not about that, Wendy.
No, it's not just about that, Wendy.
If you had a disagreement with someone, all of them jump on the bandwagon and start. It's like if we had a disagreement, every one of them would come and start, and then they don't know the full story. They'd all have a go and be like, well, the problem of I had a problem with Kelly and Kelly was in that group, then they'd all come at me. But it's just weird. Like they all fall, everything you do or anything they do, they go to you, Wendy. Whether there's a.
But actually, that's not my problem.
And I seen obviously alive. There was a girl who, a wrist.
Yeah, she's gone.
That didn't need to be brought on live.
She's gone. And you're on about Irish. She's gone. She was gone. She was gone because I couldn't do it anymore. She was gone.
But why, that didn't need to be brought on alive and brought onto use law.
We didn't know.
Right,
I didn't know she was going to do that, Ashley.
Can I just say one thing? Wendy, I know you don't like me, but I want to say you've come a long way, Wendy, with dealing with the shit that you deal with all them people.
Thank you.
To be honest, you've come a long way with dealing with all that crap.
Thank you, Chrissy.
So, Chrissy, can I say something to you? Even though we've been doing this and been saying fucking shit up and blah, blah, blah.
Go ahead.
How many witnesses have come? Chrissy.
Wendy, keep it out the camera. You'll get no.
Okay, I'll turn my camera off.
I just made it. Sorry,
I just don't want Tony's count to get gnawed.
I know.
Right.
So I turned it off straight away. Wifey pulled me fucking hand out away.
Squidgy
I'm going to
blocks
say
as
something
well.
to you, Chrissy.
I don't know if Squidgy's blocked. Kel, I'll have a
Am I
look.
allowed to say something to you, Chrissy?
Yep.
didn't dislike her neither.
Right, listen. I need to say something to Chrissy. Even though I've said earlier, shut the fuck up, Chrissy, blah, 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 and you've been doing this and Wendy this and Wendy that, and I've been Chrissy this and Chrissy that.
Yeah.
When I first met you, Chrissy, I really liked you.
You'll have to do what you did with Wendy.
Seriously, when I first met you, Chrissy, I really, really liked you. When we used to do Diamond Arts and we used to do whatever, I really liked you. When you said to me, and if I'm lying, I'm sure you'll tell me, when you said to me, Google my husband and see what he's done, and I said to you, I don't need to Google him because I don't want to know. Is that right or wrong?
Right.
And then, sadly, I did. And maybe I shouldn't have done. So because I did, and see what happened, that triggered me massively, Chrissy.
Right. And I understand. Now, listen, I understand where you're coming from, but I've also heard somebody that you also supported. So that bothered me. So if we can just set the facts straight and not be worried about and just drop that whole thing, I would be fine with it.
Right, Chrissy, can I just tell you? And I've only got my video off, camera off, because I've got a fucking Wendy Woo. So,
I know.
Let me just tell you about this. This was Curtis. Curtis came to my house when he was 17-year-old. He met me in Skegness when I had a pub. When I had a public house, he met me there. He used to work for somebody called Belinda Allers. He was singing and he was doing whatever, and I met him, and he was 17-year-old, and he had nobody and nothing. He had nobody and he had nothing. I'm not making excuses for anybody. I'm telling you as it is. He had nobody and he had nothing. So I met him because I had a pub, DJ with Belinda Allers. He used to work with her. And that's how I met him, and I liked him. He was a nice guy. He was a nice, shy, quiet guy. And that's how it worked. And observers in here, we can say it as it is. And you know what, Chrissy, I loved that guy. Like one of my own. And he knocked on my door one day when I lived in Skegness. And I swear to God, he was 2 stone wet through. Remember, he was a 17-year-old. I'm not making no excuses, I'm saying it as it is. He was a 17-year-old, he knocked on my door, 2 stone wet through, with nothing. And I mean nothing. He were absolutely rugged off his face. I'm saying rugged for a reason.
Yeah.
He had nothing and nobody. I opened my door.
Jess, is it Squidgy Darling or whatever?
I don't even know who Squidgy is.
Squidgy's beautiful. Squidgy's beautiful.
Yeah, is it Squidgy Darling? Is that what she's under?
Yes. Yeah, Kelly, that's Squidgy.
Yeah.
she's fine.
So, Chrissy, I just need to tell you. So, I let this guy in my home, and before I met Tony, obviously, this guy was only 17. He came in, he was so rugged up, you would never believe, and I don't even do that shit. The Ashley and Kelly, I don't do that shit. He came in my home and he lived in my house when I was with my ex with 5 children. That man lived in my house. And his partner, at the time that he left, was accused of having child images on his phone and doing whatever he was doing. So his ex and then Curtis both got arrested. Curtis, after 4 hours, was released with no charge because there was nothing on his phone. His ex was charged. I'm not even bothered about his ex. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. I did not speak to Curtis for a long, long time. Curtis never came in my house again, even though he wasn't charged with anything at all. And then about...
Last year, around about...
It must have been 12 months ago, 10 months ago.
Yeah, around about August time, maybe.
So I'm on about when this guy was 17. So he's never been in my house before. After that happened. He then came in my life when I was sat in my fucking garage doing a singing live. He came in and started singing. Because he wasn't charged with anything, and there was no proof that he did anything, I allowed him to stay in that life.
Yeah, but he was actually with a woman and another child.
Yes. He then decided he didn't want no man anymore. He went with a female and he had a child. Because he wasn't charged with anything, he was allowed to stay in my life. If it had been charged, Chrissy, it wouldn't have been in my life. But let's just forget about Chrissy. I always respected you. Always. And I'm not even just saying that because you're here. Even though, like I've just said, we've done blah, 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 and I've said, Chrissy, shut the fuck up, blah, blah. I always respected you. I never Googled your husband till you told me to, and I didn't really want to, and I never did until next day. And when I did, I was blown away. I was absolutely blown
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
All right.
It was just curiosity, wasn't it?
She might have to. She might.
No, that's why. That's
she's in
why.
work, Wendy.
You what, Ashley?
She's in work. Maybe that's why she's had to pause.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just talking, Ashley, and I'll always speak truth. And it is what it is. It is what it is, and you know that. And that's why I stopped speaking to Chrissy, because I couldn't deal with that on a personal basis. I can't deal with that.
You know what to say to her or anything, did you?
I'm going to speak on Chrissy's behalf because she's obviously not here. I've actually seen all the paperwork and I've seen the handwritten letter off the girl, and it was done as malicious. It wasn't that the girl wouldn't go and get the test or nothing because it didn't happen.
Well, we didn't know that, Ashley.
I've seen everything. I've even spoken to Charlie on the phone and spoken to him and asked him questions, and the same story Chrissy's told me, Charlie's told me the same.
Okay,
Can you guys hear me?
Fine. Yeah. Ashley, and I understand that. And I get that, and I'm listening to you, and you know that I listen to you because I always speak truth. Whatever any of you say about me, I will always speak the truth. And Kelly, I can't. Let me turn camera on because I ain't got a Wendy Woo now.
Hello.
Kelly, when I googled, oh, where's Chrissy gone? Kelly, you were there when I googled Chrissy's partner. I printed it all off, didn't I?
Yeah.
Chrissy's back now. So, Chrissy, when you said Google, I googled your partner, and Kelly's there, and I printed it all off at that time. And we were shocked, Kelly, weren't we?
What, sorry?
We were shocked, weren't we, when I printed all that off and we read it. And that's where that come from. And triggered me massively. Chrissy, that weren't against you. That just, and Kelly's here. I'm not on about what Ashley's just said because she knows more information about that. And that's fine. I don't know that more information. And if you want to send it me, that's absolutely fine. If you don't, that's fine. But when that first happened, Kelly was in my live when I printed that off and we read it all, didn't we, Kelly? I was absolutely, Chrissy, traumatised. And triggered me only, not because of you, Chrissy, only because of what I read. And that's all.
And it's only been recently they told me that it's all bullshit.
Yes. Right, okay. So I didn't know that, Kelly, did I? I don't want you to stick up for me if you don't want to.
No.
I'm just saying.
Well, you haven't been in any of our lives, so you wouldn't have known what they had told me, and I've not spoken to you for God knows how long.
Right. So, Chrissy, I'm saying to you, and I'll say it again, even though despite we've been blah, 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 and you've been blah, 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 and you've been like, Wendy, shut the fuck up, me and you were really good friends. And do you know what, Chrissy? Whatever anybody says, and I'm not arse-wiping, I don't need to fucking arse-wipe, because I really don't give a toss. It is what it is. I really like you, Chrissy. And I really
like you. We all really like you. And that's what sucked about the whole group. Is we were all such a good group. And then one little thing, it triggered right down the line. And that's what sucked.
All right, Chrissy, and that's probably my fault that triggered. But that triggered me, what I read.
And I get that 100%. 100%. But the thing is people, because of him, people now didn't like me. So I didn't have Ashley. I didn't have Kelly. I didn't have you. I didn't have Tony. I didn't have anybody because of what he did. But that had nothing to do with me. I wasn't with him when that happened. Yes, I love my husband and I'm going to support my husband 100%. But it's different because he's not here right now. You know what I mean? And I get where you come from, Wendy. I really do. You read it. You were shocked. These guys all know the whole situation. I've sat down with them. We've gone over it. They've seen it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, Chrissy,
you haven't because you haven't been.
Chrissy, I apologise for that.
Okay. And I accept your apology.
Chrissy, I only apologise because that triggered me massively. And I'm saying I'm not fucking making excuses for my actions at all. And my actions was my actions. I did blame you for that because of what I read. When you said Google it, I Googled it.
I kicked it out Observer.
Because I haven't been in these lives for a long time. And I haven't. And Chrissy, yes, I did read about your husband and it triggered me. And Kelly was in that live and I printed it off and showed it. And that's all I know about what happened then. Rest of the story I don't know about because I haven't been here. So I will not excuse why I did that, Chrissy, because it triggered me. But I will say I'm sorry.
And I accept your apology.
That I just read what I read and took it from there. But that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. And I will own it, Chris. I will come in anybody's life, Chrissy, and fucking own it. And I really will. And I did blame you for what your husband, well, he weren't your husband then, but for what he did. But that's only because of what I Googled and I printed. And I'll say it again. Kelly was in that live when I read that.
Yeah, Kelly was the only one still in the group because Ashley was gone and
I was in the live when Wendy printed it out as well.
Oh, you were in there too?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley, is that true?
It is true. I was because I said, if you remember, you were going to the barbers or something, and I said,
I'm having my haircut.
There's a rat in the room and it needs addressing. I said, when you're home and you've got time, can you come in the call and we address all this situation?
I was woke up by Ashley. Ashley rang me and said I needed to get in this live.
Yeah, and then we done it on a live, and then we said Jill got the blame and Elsa because apparently
that's right.
Jill knew the full story but didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Elsa knew and didn't tell us, so I said them two were a pair of rats, and I outed them two for not saying anything to us.
That's right. That's right. Chrissy, and that's gospel truth. Whatever anybody in the past few weeks or past few months have said about me, I don't care. But I'm telling you the truth, Chrissy. I don't need to fucking lie to you. Bit batting and shit, and me saying shut the fuck up and blah 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 is what it is. But and maybe I shouldn't have done. Wait a minute, sweet. I know you want to speak, but wait a minute. Chrissy, and I am sorry, I Googled that and read what I read, and I printed it off and read it to Kelly and Ashley in a live, and that's all I heard. And that's all I heard. I have never heard any different from then.
It was never mentioned again until we spoke, Chrissy, and you told me, and Ashley told me about what.
Did I know then, Kelly?
Was the truth.
Right.
No,
did I know then, Kelly?
No, you haven't. You've only just found out because I've just told you that.
No. Whatever you've all said about me, I did not know then, Chrissy.
No, we didn't. We didn't feel like we needed to.
And I am sorry, Chrissy, for.
It wasn't told to anybody because of what was being said, and we didn't.
I didn't feel like it needed to be aired back to you, Wendy, because you and Chrissy wasn't talking, and it wasn't right for me to discuss Chrissy's business with anybody else unless Chrissy was present.
All right, Ashley. So I understand that, but if I'd have known, if I would have known the full story. What minute, sweet?
Shania's okay.
Shania's okay. She's here. Shania's okay.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Something good happened.
And that's why I told Julie to stop shouting at you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, Chrissy, I, not fucking arse wiping, because I don't need to arse wipe anybody. I am sorry that I'm not sorry that I Googled it. I printed it off and I spoke to Ashley and I spoke to Kelly, and that's all I know. What I'm saying to you is I didn't know the rest of the story because I wasn't in the lives at the time. If I'd have been in that live, or Ashley, she said she knew but she didn't feel like she could tell me, that's fine. I get that, it's not her story to tell. So Chrissy, in front of everybody, not ask, I am sorry that I Googled that, but when I Googled it, I read what I read. What I didn't know is the rest of the story. So, for reading what I read, I'm not sorry. For saying what I read, I'm not sorry. What I'm sorry for is not knowing the rest of the story. So that's my apology to you.
Okay. And I accept it. I told you that. I accept it.
I am sorry, Chrissy, because we really were close. And you know what? Difference is, Chrissy, I will own my fucking shit.
Oh, I know you
You've
will.
all said about me on your
I know you will. I've seen it. I know you will. You don't back down to nobody.
I will own my shit, Chrissy, and if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong.
I know. We've all talked about that.
And that's what it is. And listen, I only came in to prove a point to Michelle, but do you know what? I'm glad I came in because
Michelle's gone now.
me and you.
Something good's come out of something bad.
Well, Ashley, at the end of the day,
I hope something good come out of this, and I hope we can all be friends. I really do.
Pardon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you guys off. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, wait a minute, Chrissy. What did you say?
I said I really hope something good come out of this, and we can all be friends after this.
Yes, me too.
Chrissy, I am really sorry.
and I truly believe you are sorry. You're going to make me cry, so...
You know,
thank
if I
God
weren't
I'm
sorry,
going
do you know if I weren't
Tears up, girl.
You know, if I weren't
I'll
sorry,
leave in 10 minutes. I don't know if I can stay 10 more minutes.
No,
Chrissy, if I weren't sorry, I wouldn't even say it.
I know, and it means a lot.
I'd be like we were 10 minutes ago, you doing that, blah, 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 and me saying, Chrissy, shut the fuck up and do this and do that. And that's exactly how I'd be.
Take your glasses off, Chrissy, and suck your tears up again.
Chrissy,
Yes.
when I saw you on that live, I said, there's one person I don't want to speak to, and that's Chrissy. And you were like that, and I were like that, and I were like, shut the fuck up, blah, blah, blah. And that's because of what I knew and read.
Yep. And I know.
I didn't know anything after.
I know.
Because I wasn't there, so I didn't hear after. So yet again, Chrissy, before all that, me and Tony loved you to bits. We really did.
I always have it.
And you know that.
I've often jumped into Chris's life, but shouldn't know.
And I am really sorry that I wasn't around to hear the afterthoughts. So I will hold my hands up to everybody in this live, everybody that's listening, whether you believe it or not. I apologise to Chrissy because I didn't know the whole story. I saw on a Google and an internet app, and I printed it off, and I saw something. I'm sorry, Chris. I've got to say, I saw something about Chris's fiance then, before she married him, that absolutely triggered me like never know. And I took it out on Chrissy.
Well, just stop your whining.
Well, I'm not. I'm going to speak.
Yeah,
So I, for one, I'm holding my hands up, and I am saying, Chrissy, I am really sorry that I didn't hear the rest of the story. If I'd have heard the rest of the story, Chrissy, me and you would have still been really good friends, as we was. So please, if you don't want to accept my apology, that's fine.
He's already accepted
I've accepted it 100 times, and I would accept it 100 times more, just like I did with Kelly, and just like I did with Ashley.
Ashley, can I ask you a question, sweet?
Oh, here she goes.
Are you still singing my song?
I don't sing anymore.
Oh, she's lying.
Well, I do, only on occasions, but I don't really sing anymore.
Kelly.
No, she doesn't.
Kelly.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's here.
Have you not let my song yet?
I can't fucking sing. I sing like a cat's been strangled.
Hang on,
Well, that's what we sounded like the other day. So do you know
Why don't we? Can I just suggest this so does not nosy bastard screen recording and stuff?
Ashley, why do you interrupt me? I was talking.
Sorry, Mama Bears.
Can I just listen? Can I just say something to you, Ashley?
Thanks,
listen.
guys. Thank you for letting us in.
Yeah, but can I just say something to you, Ashley? And I get why you've said what you've said on lives. Kelly, this is to you and Ashley. I get why you've said what you've said on lives. And you know what? It's fine. Because it really doesn't matter. Because despite what you've said, if I'm lying, then tell me, despite what you've said in your lives about me and my ex fucking minions, that are no longer my minions, that are no longer in my fucking group, I no longer have a group. I am by myself. Let me just tell you something. Everything that you've said, that I'm a narcissist and this and blah, blah, blah. Tony, shut up a minute.
I'm just singing.
Seriously, they may have followed me and they may have wanted to take over and whatever. And I have said today, observers in here and rainbows in here, I pulled my car up today and I said to Observer and Rainbow, they was the only two people that I video called. And I said, Paul actually said to me, when 20 minutes, he said, fucking immediately. So we had a video call. I pulled my car up, round the corner from Bungalow, and I said, I need to do something, but I need to ask your advice. And I'm 50 fucking 8. And I had to ask these people advice.
57.
Oh, 15. Oh.
You're putting a year on, Wendy. That's not good. Putting an extra year on, love.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm trying to take them off, and you're adding them on. You're crazy.
Well,
all I can say, Wendy and Tony, and anybody else who was affected in this live tonight, I hold my hands up, and I am deeply sorry for my actions and what I said. I apologise.
It's okay, Ashley. Forgiven, darling. And so is everybody else in this life.
So, Paul,
sucked in.
so before Paul says something, let me just tell
Wendy,
you
do you need a
rang-
cab to get to the end of this sentence, love? Jesus Christ.
I rang quickly. Okay, Paul, fucking immediately. I rang Paul and Rainbow and I said, you're the only two people that I can trust. That's exactly what I said.
Apart from my wife.
You are the only two people. Can you just shut up a minute?
No, when?
You are the only two people, Paul and Rainbow, that I can trust to tell me truth. Because you always have done. Despite how close I've got to anybody else. And I said to him, I need to take control back of my life and me. So this is what I am going to do. Did I or not, Paul?
You did, darling. You did.
Amanda, Wendy will say what she wants. That's Wendy. You don't like it, don't stay around because Wendy will tell you.
Right, is that our Amanda?
That might be our Amanda, Ashley.
Amanda, what do you mean? Can't believe what you have said, Wendy.
I think it's because you said they're the only two people you trust. I think maybe.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean it in that way, Amanda. I meant it as Paul's opinion and Rainbow's opinion.
Because we tell you like it is, that's why. You know, we don't just tell you what you want to
I meant
hear.
their opinion, Amanda. I didn't mean I don't trust you. I just meant that their opinion means more to me when I need to do something, because their opinion on my lives for the last few months have been important. So I needed to do something today.
Amanda, you're amazing anyway.
Yes, Amanda, we love you anyway. But I needed to do something today, Amanda, and I pulled my car up after crying my eyes out, frustrated, not upset or angry, frustrated. And I said to Paul or Rainbow, I've rung you, and I feel like I need to do something, but I need your opinion. So can you give me your opinion? And I said to him, I need to take control back. Because too many people have tried to take control of me, and I'm nearly 58. And
You needed a reset, didn't you, love?
Yes.
Yeah, but Paul, I can't even control my wife, so how can anybody else?
Excuse me, mouth of the South. We was having a conversation, love. Wait your turn.
Don't you speak to my... Excuse me, Paul Observer. Please don't speak to my Tony like that. It's not acceptable.
Listen, it's character building.
I know, I'm joking.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go on mute because I'm going to be driving home and I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm still here.
All right, sweet. Amanda, Paul and Rainbow have really helped me through a lot behind the scenes. Even through these past few weeks.
Yeah, with the mental health.
On phone. I've heard you say, and I'm going to say it nicely, Ashley and Kelly and Kathy, I've heard you say what mental health, they don't know what it is. Let me tell you something, and you know what, Ashley and Kelly, you know that I know what mental health is.
That we was on about the
Kelly, about you not knowing what mental health is.
Yeah, but we even had ask us the other day.
What did you say, Kathy? Sorry, love.
You just said that. I said that you don't know what mental health is. I've not said nothing all night about it.
Oh, no, not you,
Wait
Kathy.
a minute.
Not you, Kathy.
Been on mute.
Not you, Kathy. You should about everybody.
I didn't even hear that.
And that's another thing about, like, when you said Kathy had said something, that wasn't true. She hasn't even been in any lives except this one tonight.
All right, Kelly. So, honestly, I'm not here, and I've not been here all night to argue. I've been here.
I just wanted to let you know that because I did tell you in a message that it wasn't Kathy that said anything in any lives.
Right. Okay. So is Kathy?
So apologise.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wendy Hunt, I do think, though, I'll give my honest opinion, I do think everything that might have been said earlier should just be forgotten about because it was said in a heightened state and under false,
I agree.
false allegations. You know what I mean?
Kelly. Yes, I agree, Paul. I agree. I'm not on about that. So, Kelly, is Kathy who lives down the road from you?
Kathy's my mum's daughter-in-law.
I just need to. Yeah, I know. Kathy.
Yeah, around the corner. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Is Kathy one who you went and helped God? I'm only saying it, Kathy, because I need to know. Right.
Yeah.
So, Kathy, in the nicest context ever, a few weeks ago, I heard you slate me and said, I have never known anybody ring Kelly so much when you were at my house. She never stopped. She's a narcissist. I heard you say that.
Yeah, that's correct.
I did hear you say that.
Yeah, that's correct.
I was said that. I think.
And what?
And what? Why am I a narcissist? You like my family?
No, I said on what? As in like on live, on message, or what?
Yes, you were on a live, Kathy, and I don't want to argue with you at all because you're Kelly's family, and I would never do that anyway. But I heard on a live you say to Kelly, "Well, when you were at my house, Wendy never stopped ringing you. She never stopped WhatsApping you. She never stopped video calling you. That's what we call a narcissist." Because she would never leave you alone. I always video called Kelly.
No, that wasn't the reason why I called you a narcissist.
Okay,
I said that you reel everybody in, you get them be on your side, and then you drop them like a fucking ton of bricks when you feel like it, and then you get all your minions giving them all shit, slate them all over Facebook. I've seen your lives. I've kept my gob shut and I've listened. Now I'm fed up of hearing you going, "Oh, I'm sorry," reeling fucking Ashley and Chrissy back in. To be honest with you, you are a narcissist.
To realise
you are a narcissist.
Why am I a narcissist, Kathy?
Why? Because you literally reel people in, you cuddle them, you mother them, you keep them, "Oh, come down to mine, let's go have a party, let's go do this," and then boom, you drop them like a ton of fucking bricks.
You don't even know me, Kathy.
She hasn't done that to me.
I don't know you. No, I don't know you. I've heard of you, and I've watched your lives.
You said, Kathy, when Kelly's at yours,
yeah,
never stop ringing or WhatsApping or whatever. Kelly did exactly the same. Me and Kelly and her family was as close as whatever. We used to ring each other. Kelly used to ring me exactly the same when she was at your house.
It's not about the ringing. I've got no issues who she speaks to at all. I haven't just ruined it at all. You just asked me a question and I'm just explaining. It's not about your messaging. It's not about you ringing. That's not what I'm on about, being a narcissist. What a narcissist is people that literally turn round and be dead kind to him, drop him, slate him all over freaking TikTok, and then get everybody else to literally...
Have I slated Kelly?
We've
No.
never slated Kelly all over TikTok.
Have you not?
You
Okay.
heard me slate Kelly over TikTok?
No, okay.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Have you ever heard me slate Kelly over TikTok?
I've heard you slate a lot of people over TikTok.
Have
People
you
who
ever
you
heard
talk
me
to
slate
now.
Kelly over TikTok?
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Where?
I'm slagging them off.
Where have
Katie,
you
like
heard
coffee
me
doesn't
slate
Are you
matter.
on about? Are you on about the day that it all kicked off with me?
Hello?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm asking.
Hello?
Well, we never slated Kelly.
Wait a minute. Kelly, tell me...
She's on about the day that basically Thingy had me in her live and it was all nicey, and then people went into other lives slating me, and then
But
when
I
it
never...
came, when it came out, when
Kelly,
it came,
we didn't know it was happening.
Let Kelly speak.
But we didn't know it was happening.
when it came out, and I basically said that I was lying about what I was going through.
Are you on about that when you and Jamie had that discussion online?
Yeah, and then everybody went into was it Charlotte's live, and then your live, and everybody was slating me.
Where's Charlotte's live, weren't it?
Yeah, and there was like 20 odd people, and it felt like everybody was against me. And then when
27.
27 people, yeah.
Sorry, Eric.
So Kelly,
Pipe down, Eric, you
slated
cunt.
you on TikTok. Have I ever said, Kelly? Have I ever slated you on TikTok?
No.
That's what she's going on about. That's when you were saying that I was basically lying.
We never said you were
No,
lying.
did I ever say?
Basically, when you turned around and said it's all bullshit.
That was about
you know that what that we're on about,
No,
Kelly.
this is
Me
what
and you,
she's got-
me and Shania had a call in back garden. Me and you had a call in back garden. I came away from my TikTok and we had a call in back garden, Shania.
Shania's unmuted.
Yeah, we did. We are
Thank
cool,
you.
yes, we did.
You wasn't on the live then, you was talking to
Thank
Shania.
you. So when that was said, Kelly, about it all being bullshit, I said that shit with you and Nicole were bullshit, and then I walked away out of my room and I had a WhatsApp call with Shania.
Yeah, that was the same day.
That's
Or was
right.
it the day after?
No, it was the same day, Kelly. I walked away from the live, and me and Shania had a couple, and I weren't even on that live because I were outside in back garden with Shania, and we had a phone call. Shania, did we or not?
Because
Yeah,
I tell you who started it first. I tell you who started it first. Paula. Paula said it first, and then
she's gone.
Jamie came in the live and said, "Does that do everybody believe what she said?" And Thingy said it first. Paula said no.
Called you a muppet.
She called me a muppet.
Then they actually called
And
me.
then when you turned around and said it's all bullshit.
I know, listen, Kelly's speaking.
Paula did call Kelly a muppet, yeah?
Right, okay, so let Kelly finish.
No, who said that? Sorry, Paula said I was a muppet.
Yeah, Tony's just said that. Tony's just said that. Did I say that?
No, Paula did.
Did I isolate you on that live? I came off that live. I came out of this room and I went in my back garden and me and Yosh and I had a private phone call.
Yeah, I know that.
Mum, can I just leave and join back on my other phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you back in, Shin.
2 seconds.
Love ya.
So I have never said anything.
The thing, it was the way that you said it when you said bullshit, like as if I was lying about it.
Kelly, I say we're bullshit because your shit with fucking Nicole is bullshit because she always does that anyway. And that's what I said to Shania. Shania, I know she's your mum and I get that, but when me and you had that private call, I said to you, it's all bullshit with Nicole because that's all she ever does. Is that right or wrong?
I think I've still even got some messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You said Shin. You'd say it now.
I can't even get anything on.
I had a private call with Shania. I was sat outside in Gordon.
Wendy, can you hear me, love?
I can, Eric, yeah.
Right. When Kelly went on about that shit then, it was all nice to Wendy, on Kelly, on yours.
No, it wasn't.
When Kelly went
on
about
Jamie's, sorry.
On Jamie's.
Eric, come closer.
It was all nice to Kelly on Jamie's, but when Jamie went on to Charlotte's, they were all slagging her off, and Jamie asked them, well, what do you think of it? Oh, it's not bad, not bad.
I left that live.
Still got the screen recording.
Yeah, she did. Wendy did leave that live. But then
Yes, I fucking
when
did.
Wendy went on to the live and Thingy came in and asked them all the question, what did you think about that?
And I left that live and went to speak to Shania.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but
Eric, I left that live and went to speak to Shania.
This is the.
I don't think this one was the same day as us being on the phone, Wendy.
Was that the day after?
I think it was the day before.
That day, Wendy, yeah. Jamie asked them all, was everything all right? They were all nice and polite to Kelly. Start off with, but when Kelly left, they all started slagging off and bullshitting to Jamie.
But did I?
And then
You weren't there, darling.
everybody in the comments had something to say, like, why have they not told me this before? Why?
Can you just, Eric, so you just said I wasn't there?
Not on that live.
So,
He's on
right,
about.
so I left, Kelly, I left that live and went to
Yeah,
speak to
and then
Shania.
when we're on about the live after that, when you went live and Jamie came in,
right,
and said, what did you think about that? And then that Paula, whatever her name is, turned around and said, she's just a muppet. And then
I heard that.
she asked you the same question and you said it was all bullshit.
Yeah, that was
I've got
It
that
is all
recording
bullshit.
here.
Right?
Kelly, and I spoke to you about that. And I spoke to Shania about that.
It was about Nicole, Kelly.
And you know, as far as I'm concerned, Kelly, still, that is all bullshit.
And this is just a screen recording of Wendy saying that everyone sat there saying that it was all excuses in the live. This is just explaining.
And I said it's all bullshit.
It's about Nicole, that's why.
Everybody being in Charlotte's live, calling her a liar and a this and a
I'm not running away though. That's
Excuses bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It was about
When Nicole is bullshit, Kelly, and I've told you that.
and saying that I'm jealous. Like, what's all that about?
I never said you were jealous.
No,
that's
Squidgy.
Squidgy did. Like,
but that's not me, Kelly.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is, right?
Why am I getting blamed for everybody else's actions?
Nobody said anything until it was brought up. Someone brought it up, and then everybody followed. Everybody.
Kelly, why am I getting blamed for everybody's actions?
Because if this was brought up in a live, right, none of this would have happened. Like, why did people not say it before then? Why did they have to wait for you to come on live for it to be opened up like?
All right, Kelly, Kelly, just listen. All right, I'm hearing you. I hear what you're saying. Tony, wait a minute. Kelly, listen. I'm hearing what you're saying. And when you say about minions, you're right. And I've told them all today on my live. I can replay it if you want, and you can listen to it. And when that live was happening, I was on the phone to Shania. And I also said to Shania, and I said to you, I were on about bullshit because me, as far as I'm concerned, personally, my opinion, I'm sorry, I'm not fucking sorry actually, because with you and Nicole is
I get that.
bullshit.
I get about me and Nicole, I get that.
So Kelly, that's what I was saying, it was bullshit.
What I'm saying is,
Wendy told me that she doesn't want
in a live.
She just told me she doesn't want to listen to
I'm a liar, like, and everybody start like bringing stuff in. Like, why did they all?
Kelly, why is that my fault?
Why could they have not done it on another live without you being there? Why does it always have to be when you're there? It's like they won't do nothing without you being there.
Kelly, why is that my fault, Kelly?
Yeah, and I'm not saying that is your fault. I'm just saying this is what I'm trying to say, but I feel like I'm saying it wrong again.
And Ashley said, I don't know.
Let Kelly talk.
Yeah, but Ashley said you're wrong. You say something and the rest of your minions.
Right, so wait a minute.
I get what they're saying.
Oh,
I understand
God.
what they're saying.
Ashley.
Yes.
What they say, Kelly, is not my fault.
And I'm not. I wasn't saying that it was your fault. I'm just trying to explain how it was.
Well, I don't know how Charlotte grew a pair of balls, and I'm not asked to say it to her face. She was quiet.
Right, listen. Last night, they were live. I didn't join their live because we were at Pops's, because Pops's not very well. So I went to Pops's yesterday.
And I'm sorry for just bringing that up, like, but it was just I'm trying to explain how it was.
Right, Kelly, I understand that, and that's fine. So I don't want anybody to apologise. I only want people to apologise if they're wrong or whatever. So last night, on that live, I was not there. I was live, and then we spoke to Pops. Pops hadn't been very well for a few weeks, which is by the by. We went to Pops, and we stayed at Pops's all night. You know what I mean? I came back, we got up this morning, we made sure he'd had coffee, whatever, we came back home, and then I went live.
Because you muted the live, didn't you, when you went to speak to Pops?
Yes, fucking definitely.
And then you came off the live.
Yeah, because family comes before all.
Yeah, and I did witness that, Wendy.
So that's exactly what I did. And then I dropped, and then we went to Pops. We stayed there all night. I got up this morning. I went on live, and I said, I'll be back shortly. Anyway, I said I'll be back on live when I get back home. I got back home about 9:15, I think. It might have been before, something like that. Whatever. And I came live, and I got fucking whatever. I got banana at quarter.
Good night, Rainbow. Lovely to speak to you.
Rainbow, thank you very much, darling. And seriously. So anyway, and then I went live, and I'm like, wow. And I said what I've got to say to everybody. And whether anybody agree with it or whether anybody believes me, is what it is. I told them all, everybody in my group, take your butterflies, take your fucking rainbows out of my life. I'm cancelling group chat. I'm no longer I'm going live on my own. I'm getting my music live back. If you want to join live, then join live. But do not do this. I also said there were 4 of you in a group chat, and they can come in and say, there were 4 of you in a group chat, and you know that group chat WhatsApp that you had was sent to me by one of them 4. And I also said to him, be careful who you trust in a group chat, because I have had them all sent to me. So do you know what?
2 Facebookers.
Seriously. I even said to Charlotte, be very fucking careful. I said to Julie, after 35 years, be very fucking careful, because it is what it is. And do you know what? I do not trust any of you anymore, because you've all been on fucking privately, as you think, WhatsApp group fucking chats, and you've done whatever. I even said to Jamie, I've had 7 phone calls today of people from Kelly, my live 12 months ago. They don't come in my live anymore.
It's not the same.
No, it's not.
Right, Ashley, and be serious, even before,
a long time.
right, even before you came in my live, I've had telephone calls today of people who I ain't spoke to for a long time. Yeah, and they've said things, but I had Squidgy apparently said, why is Wendy so blind to all this? Why can't she see this? And I said to Squidgy, I have to see it for myself.
Yeah.
I have to see it for myself. Despite what anybody says, and I've said that to Paul, and he's still in here.
You don't see the bad in people, you always see the good in people, and then when they do something, you still don't see the bad. You'd have to like physically see it, if that makes sense.
I do, Ashley.
You're a bit different to me.
I do, Ashley, and I tell her all the fucking time, but she don't fucking listen to me.
Yes, she does. I have to see it for myself. I have to see it for myself.
I don't like
and it's not
people
slating anybody because I'm on Kelly's live, because I could be on my own live.
And if you did turn up to my house, please give me a warning so I can clean it.
Well, can you just make sure you got a coffee ready, please?
I'll have to bleach my cups first.
Actually, you took that as a threat, and when I said
I didn't take
I
it
will
as a
go to
threat,
Ash's house, and I will go to Stoke-on-Trent, and
I don't
will
take
knock
it
on
as a
that fucking
threat.
door.
I don't take it as a threat, but the past couple of days I've had trouble with someone from by my old house saying I haven't got the kids, I've lost custody of the kids, knowing I can't do nothing till after the 20th of this month. So when someone says to me they're going to come to my house, I'm like, come then.
And you want a coffee, Ashley?
Well, I'll make you one.
See, Jess, have you seen Jess in comments?
If we go to Kelly's,
see, you said it all this afternoon, it's nothing they've heard. I've been asking them for the last 3 weeks. I've said to them, I was absolutely, whatever anybody says about mental health, I know what fucking mental health is, trust me. I said to them, there's even a video on my profile. I begged these people in my chat to stop. Look at Chrissy with still a fucking light fucking thing doing a diamond art.
Talk about fucking diamond art, I quit. Quit.
So, do you know what? Today, Ashley, I said to them all...
I do have to behave, Taylor, I do. Till after this month, and then I don't have to behave after that.
Look, even Paul, it's even on my channel, I said to them all, I have done with you all. I do not trust any of you. And do you know what, Kelly and Ashley and Chrissy? That includes Charlotte and everybody. And they all know that. And I've told them all today. I've said to them all, take them off, because do not associate yourselves with me. You can come on my lives on a Friday. You can come on my lives whenever you want. But I do not want any group or anything.
You know what I see with Charlotte, and I'd say this to her face, Wendy, she doesn't know what a hard life was if it smacked her in the fucking face. Yeah. She couldn't live a day in my shoes, your shoes, Tony's shoes, Kelly's shoes. She's had it handed to her on a plate.
And actually, I've said it.
Ashley, I agree with you, darling. Ashley, I agree with you, darling.
And I've said this to her when we were all in a group chat and we were arguing, and I said to Charlotte, who put 50p in the dickhead, and let her fucking speak. I said,
have you seen what Jess said? Have you seen what Jess's comment said?
I said it before, Wendy's the clear.
Are we on now?
We said, we had this conversation, was it today or before, on the beginning of the live? Everyone brings their trouble to Wendy and Tony all the time without fail.
And do you know what, Ashley?
And that includes me as well, Wendy. When I was going through a bad time, I reflected my stuff onto yous and made yous feel like shit and upset.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Ashley, I was destroyed at that time, and you know that.
All we did, Ashley, was try to help you, really.
But I was destroyed at that time. But anyway, that's back. I don't want to talk about that. What I want to say to you, and I'm not saying it on your live, Kelly, that I won't say on my own live. I can show you my live from earlier, where I said I am fucking done. In fact, let me go through Wendy Wee Wee.
Wendy Wee Wee.
And I'll show my live back. Tony's still here.
I've just been for my wee wee.
Oh, Kelly, kick me out.
See ya.
Oh gosh.
You have to join on a backup.
Violation.
I'm done with it all, man.
Has she just got a violation, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You okay, Tony?
You know what, baby? I'm good.
What was that for?
Good.
I just got the okay for my operation on the 15th.
Good.
Oh.
We heard you were in hospital, Tony, to be honest.
Well, I will be. But I'm brave. I'm good.
Oh, we heard you were in hospital a few weeks ago, Tony.
What you say, Eric?
We heard you was in hospital a few weeks ago, sweetheart, because Wendy took you that.
Yes, I was, but you know, that's beside the point.
We hope you're okay.
But she actually went. She actually went.
Fighter, Tony. Tony's a fighter. God's on her side.
I worked today.
Oi, fucker.
I sat and fucking cried today.
It's fucking black.
You know what? You know what, Tony?
I washed it.
Well, I just went to wipe my fucking hands after washing them and black towel's not there.
So you washed your hands on my white one?
No, my white one.
You fucking tramp, I'll have to wash that tomorrow.
I said my white one.
It's good to cry anyway, Tony.
Yeah, now and again, Ashley, it's not very often you see me cry, but
Move!
No, you move. Tony's taking over the live now. Tony's live.
Ashley, tell her to fucking pipe down, please.
Get out my seat.
Wendy, pipe down. It's Tony's live.
It says Tony. It's not my live, it's Kelly's, but I'm there in the box. It's
Yeah,
me.
well, get out my seat then.
Yeah, but it says Tony.
Get out my fucking seat.
Go fucking bed.
Tony, say no.
Has Wendy been bananaed?
Yeah, go bed. Tell her to go bed, Kelly.
Shall I tell you why I got bananaed?
Because
I got bananaed at 1:45. I got bananaed because...
I can't go live without getting reported for harassment and bullying every time.
So this is Wendy. What are you on about?
Can you just move a minute?
Why? This is my... It says T-O-N-E. T-O-N-E. Wendy.
Tell her to move.
Oh, that's me now for the south because I'm going to deck you, mate.
Hey, Paul, don't you be sticking up for Wendy. It's Tony's box.
Yeah, it's my box, isn't it,
Can you
Ash?
sit there then?
Well, I'll entertain these guys. Anyway, guys, you seen our Keisha?
We did see a picture.
She's had too much fucking vodka again.
I fucking am. Eric. Eric.
I haven't seen her.
Eric, have you seen our Keisha?
No.
Oh,
Can you show us?
No, I won't.
Well, take your phone and fucking move.
And what are you going to do?
Just move, please.
I'll take your
I
phone.
Mexico he went, so be here.
What are you going to do?
Unplug my charger.
That's ours.
Oh, God.
Mine.
Kelly, can you sort Wendy out, please?
That's mine in my room.
Fuck off. I bought
Let's see
it.
why you're still on mute. And don't give me the bullshit of the dogs are barking.
No, I didn't. I knew somebody.
All right, I'm moving.
And I just forgot to take it off.
Taking your phone with you.
Do you know what, guys? I've got to move because I've just been punched in the arm.
Fuck off. Sound like
Ow! Ow!
Get out!
Ashley, help me, please.
They know you're lying.
Kelly, help me, please.
They know you're lying.
Well, if she punched you, that was
Tony,
an air
I'll come
punch
and help
for
you.
that. I didn't
Have
see
you got
that.
receipt?
Shania, yeah, I got receipts.
Ashley, fuck.
I got receipts. I got a fucking bruise.
We need to see the
Is there Eric, Keisha? I want to see Keisha.
I want to
Sleep in
see.
your bed, Chrissy.
Have you seen me build a bears?
Did you sleep in your bed?
Kelly can't do
Was
that.
it good?
Chrissy, do you want to see me build a bears?
Slept all night.
Fucking Lego.
Chrissy, do you want to see me build a bears?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay. Oh, fucking big screen.
Oh, it's Lego, Kelly. Don't do it, Kelly.
Oh, it's this. I love it.
Can we see your pooch?
Kelly, don't do it.
Ashley, Wendy, you need to restart.
Oh my! Is that Legos?
Yeah, Lego.
Oh my! No way! Holy
That's sick, that one is.
Wendy,
What?
you need to restart because Tony said you P-U-N.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Just so you don't get narnered.
That one's sick with the drum set.
I couldn't have the patience. Well, I could
That
have
was
the
pretty
patience.
cool, but I wouldn't have the
Lego
patience for that.
I'm a Lego master, me. I used to do it with Lee's son all the time.
Jen,
Yeah?
Mum's got 2 of them, darling.
I know, we were supposed to be doing them with her. Well, I was.
Your mum do anything, she fucking sleeps most of the time, love.
I started that diamond art, didn't I? And I was still
Is she
going
even still awake, Eric?
Who?
Kelly?
Yeah?
Yeah, she's been asleep by now. I've not had no sleep.
Shania, you did not finish that diamond painting yet. You only had a corner to do.
Luke. Well, ma'am.
Jen, I haven't done mine. It's not sticky. I'm not doing it.
Try not to show you my toes.
Get them toes out, darling. Aww.
Look at that. She's only got that top corner to do, and she still ain't finished.
Yeah,
it
but
yet.
look all that white.
Jen?
It's gonna go fast.
Are you taking the piss, Shin? Do you want to come to my house and finish mine?
Yeah.
No.
Jen?
Yeah?
Why are you still doing that picture of Nicole?
It's not, it's cuter.
No, Nicole's a cow. That's a cow.
No, my picture's cuter, mate.
No.
Tis love.
I just can't believe all this shit, man, tonight, man.
Is Wendy not coming back up?
I'm still wow. Do you know what I mean? Like, why?
There's a lot come out tonight.
I am gobsmacked still.
Well, Kelly, that me and you were a pair of
I'm so
dickheads. Me and you were a pair of dickheads for even believing in that woman.
I know, I don't know.
Hello.
Can't you shut the fuck up, you ginger twat?
Hello.
No, I haven't finished. I can't.
No, we're back of bollocks. So let's
Kelly, please don't get any of these.
It's not.
These anxiety shit.
so here, Chrissy, watch.
I have to come off here. I've been flagged.
Right, I'll go live.
Oh, that's cute. I like the one with the drums too.
Ashley, request us, please.
I will. I'm gonna go in it now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
For about 2 minutes.